Alright, welcome guys. You guys hear and see me alright? Hang on, let me move this mic. This thing's all over the place. Alright, there we go. Think we're in proper shape now. Today we're playing Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. I'll give it a second for people to jump in here. Well, we get to see the bonus MK4 preview. Actually, here, let's see. I think that... Let's see if it's on here. Yeah, look, MK4 preview. Let's put it on. I remember being so excited about this. Before I start, yes, Mortal Kombat the movie did come out today. I don't mind people talking about it. We're playing a Mortal Kombat game. Yeah, I did it on purpose. But, no spoilers. Try to keep it kind of spoiler-free if you're going to chat about it. Even though, really, I mean... There's really not a lot to spoil in the movie, to be quite honest. I mean, a lot of it... Well, there's some plot points, yes, but a lot of it's pretty much what you saw in the trailer. But yeah, I don't mind conversation in the movie. Just any important plot points... Hang on. Any important plot points, just stay away from them. Any mods, too, if anyone's giving spoilers, just let them know. You know, not to provide any kind of spoilers. Let's see this MK4 preview for the upcoming Mortal Kombat 4, apparently. Ooh, look at that low resolution video. I got my Corona. Nice and cold, like Sub-Zero. No spoiler, I won't say Darth Vader is Luke's father. You just spoiled that. What if someone hasn't seen Empire Strikes Back? That's on them. Man, I remember like looking at this back in the day. Actually, I had this preview on a VHS cassette. I don't know where I got it from. I had some kind of like video game preview VHS cassette that got mailed to me. I don't know what. Did anyone else get those? Like sometimes you'd have like demo VHS tapes that were sent to you in the mail from like Midway. I don't even know why I received them, but it had a preview for Mortal Kombat 4 in there, and I was shitting myself so excited because finally Mortal Kombat was going 3D, and it was like the most realistic graphics ever. So, I don't know. I had a Donkey Kong Country one too. I really don't know why though. I have no idea. But yeah, I am gonna review. Hopefully, I can have it out by this weekend. I'm gonna review the Mortal Kombat movie. I've watched it twice. I saw it at the theater today. I came home and watched it again on HBO Max. Best video game movie. I think it's the best video game movie, hands down. Oh, let me make sure it's on medium at least, because with this game, if you play it on anything below medium, you can't beat it. It's one of those games where halfway through it's like, sorry, you suck. Go back and increase the difficulty. I had one of them, but no N64 game previews. I had a Midway one for N64, and it was showing no, it wasn't Midway. It was showing like Top Gear Rally. There was a Top Gear Rally demo, and I don't remember what else they had on there. Steal the sacred map of elements. This game does have a really good soundtrack, though. You will fail. I love that line. You will fail. I was watching a review of that god-awful Jax game. Oh yeah, Special Forces. See, this game right here, it's not a good game in terms of like quality level and, you know, quality control and what we consider good games by today's standards. But I love this game. I genuinely do, just because it's so unique. Like, you have like a Sub-Zero, almost like a platformer. It's awesome. Bad game, but I could play that. This is like Resident Evil Survivor to me. It's a game. I'm like half paying attention. It's a game that I've played so many times. I know it like the back of my hand, and I could beat it. Like, this will probably be a shorter stream. This game, oh, I'm not even paying attention. But this game, I could beat it in like 2 to 3 hours without much trouble. Usually, what I like to do is get to the very end, get to Shinnok's fortress area, and once I get there, I like using the password to have the maximum experience points. Because you can grind out 20,000 experience points and get the Polar Blast. That's the only way to kill Shinnok. And then you get the blooper reel. I hate that. I always get hit by that. Yeah, demo for Resident Evil 8. That's going to be tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And before that, I have my premiere for my Noob Saibot video. So, oh, this is where they're going to start whooping my ass. Hang on. I got to heal up. I forgot what button it was to heal. This makes it stronger, right? All right, combine. We got herbs like Resident Evil. Okay, wait. Now triangle to use. There. We've healed. I realize all the Shaolin monks look like Baraka. I mean, they're human though. They're all Kano. If you notice, it's was it Richard DeVizio? That's Kano, right? They're all Kano. Kano with Shaolin clothing. And they all come out of nowhere, mess you up out of nowhere. Oh, let me save here, because this is funny. So when I was a kid, I remember I used to do this. I got stuck here for a while the first time I played this game, because I thought you had to jump over this, but look. If you jump over it, you just fall on your ass. Like, boom, dead. What you have to do is bounce. Oh, shit! He came out of nowhere. What the hell was that? Oh, look. See, he's not coming now. That is hilarious. Revenge. Came out of nowhere. Alright, see, what you do is this. You have to jump up here. So, Sub-Zero looks like a fool right there. And then he bounces. This or Batman Forever, as I'll call it, Combat Man. Batman Forever is a terrible game. My problem with that game is I never knew where to go. I always got lost. You're right, Polar Blast is the best move. Yeah, and well, it's the only way you can hurt Monster Shinnok. You can beat the game without it. But I like, because when you fight Shinnok and he turns into a monster, you have to run away. But then you don't get the blooper reel. You get the blooper reel only by beating him. Oh, I like doing this right here, look. Ooh! Nope, don't you dare. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh man, they got me. Didn't you play the Resident Evil demo? That was the village demo. This is the castle demo. That one's out tomorrow. Oh shit. For a second I thought his outfit turned yellow. I didn't see that. I wouldn't be surprised if it glitched. Alright, you stay right there. Squish! Alright. Ooh! Yeah, see, that can happen if you're not careful. I'm popping the save states, so, to avoid game overs. Because this is one of those games, like many games back in the day, where you had lives and continues. And I hate that. Oh, again! See, this is the part everyone has a problem with, the stupid pillars. I don't have a problem in the Wind Temple, though. The Wind Temple's not bad. Some people apparently fall over and over there. Loved Kano in the new MK movie. Yeah, Kano in the... see, you just think about... and again, no spoilers, but... in the new Mortal Kombat movie, rest assured, like... it's different than the video games. A lot of it's very different. But the most important things are there. Which is the characters are represented... God damn. The characters are all represented very well. And I felt like everyone got their screen time in. Like, I never felt like one character was hogging all the screen time, which that was a concern of mine. Originally, I thought everyone got a pretty even share of the storyline. I never felt like it was never balanced. I loved it. It's my favorite video game movie, hands down. I think we're getting to a point where video game movies have started maturing a bit into something. Oh, you asshole! I'm just gonna leave. It's that Shaolin mug. You gotta get there before they respawn. Hold on, let me get out of here before I keep talking. I gotta get out of this room. I'm talking about the damn movie, and I'm getting crushed. Alright. He's gonna come in a second. Okay, thank you. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, now I can talk. Who's your favorite Sub-Zero? I've always liked Bi-Han, man, because he's the original, and like he's just got such an interesting backstory. Because everyone that thinks of Mortal Kombat, like the whole Sub-Zero versus Scorpion conflict, doesn't realize that the conflict was with Bi-Han, and that only lasted one game. Like they did it after Mortal Kombat 1. He didn't have a conflict with Sub-Zero anymore. It was after that he was protecting the younger Sub-Zero because he realized, you know, that he wasn't the killer of his family. And then in Mortal Kombat 3 and 4, he's more of a wild card than anything. And then after that, he's Quan Chi's his new nemesis. So the Sub-Zero versus Scorpion conflict was very short-lived, actually. One of my friends already spoiled the new character for me. That sucks. Yeah, like Cole, the character of Cole. Like there are spoilers involving him that I won't really go into. I'll go into it in my review. Because for me, like, spoiler-free reviews are pointless, you know. Oh, damn you, Scorpion! Oh, you son of a bitch! Fate has decreed that you die here. I always I like to save at the when I have to finish him. Because sometimes I mess up his fatality. No, I don't want to lose lives. I don't want to lose lives. Did Kano ever help Earthrealm? In, well, if that's the story in the original Mortal Kombat. Which, I mean, Kano was very Kano in this movie. I'll leave it at that. He was very much Kano. But, if you look at the classic story, not the altered timeline, I'm talking about the original Mortal Kombat video games, like the original 90s ones. In Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, he was fighting on Earthrealm's side. He was running away from Sonya more than anything. But he wasn't like fighting for Outworld like he was in the altered timeline or in later games. Oh, let me not mess this up. Hold on. Forward, down, forward. I messed it up. See, that's why I saved. But Kano, he ends up captured with Sonya in Mortal Kombat 2. So what you see in the trailer is accurate to the character of Kano. Let me try that again. I think it was forward, down, forward. Yeah, there it is. Forward, down, forward, high punch. You have to fatality him if you want to see him in the Netherrealm when you get there. If you don't fatality him, you don't see him again in the game. Instead, you get some stupid cutscene with Shinnok. Let's go. I love Cole's entire backstory. Yeah, Cole, I did, and again, I won't talk details about his story, but I liked his character. I liked his storyline. It's actually a welcome addition. Alright, let's get out of here. We've accomplished our mission. Are you sure you want to play this in one playthrough? Yeah, this game's easily beaten in one playthrough. This is 2.5, 3-hour game tops. It's not a long game at all, and it's not that bad. Saw your review on the animated Scorpion movie. I can't believe people said there was too much Scorpion in his Scorpion movie. I will never complain about too much Scorpion. I don't care. I will never do it. I love the character. Goblin, what's up, man? Oh, get ready for some Quan Chi's.
In honor of the Lin Kuei, I bring you this sacred map of elements.
Once again, our most cunning assassin.
Can you guys hear the characters okay? They didn't have subtitles back then, I don't think. We need another Survivor stream sometime? Monday. I'm doing it Monday, I just haven't scheduled it yet.
As I have foreseen.
Let's get something straight. I am not a ninja.
I was gonna do Terminator Monday, but I'm doing it Friday anyway.
I was a ninja.
I have the enhanced edition. I'm working on a review for it right now. I'm not allowed to stream it until Monday, but I'm gonna do Survivor on Monday instead.
Scorpion was tipped off. He knew I was breaking into that temple, and if he wasn't there, there wouldn't have been a battle. You are responsible for this.
Love Quan Chi.
Well, I've also retained Scorpion service.
Is Colaworth edition in the new MK movie? I liked him. Yeah, I liked him. I'll talk more about him in my review, but I liked him.
Enough! Quan Chi.
The characters aren't that loud. That's just the game. They aren't that loud, period.
I almost forgot.
Here, let me see if I can make it a little better.
Nemesis and leader of Scorpion's ninja clan.
Here, is this better? That's the max.
Our ancient foes, vanquished in one transaction.
And I've personally made certain that every last remnant of their clan has been eliminated. Forever.
You see, Sub-Zero, you can trust a sorcerer sometimes.
I love that. You can trust a sorcerer sometimes. Evil smile.
Quan Chi has once again retained your services.
Love your videos. This game is a hilarious mess. Oh yeah, I love this game. As bad as it is, it's one of my favorites.
Man's recorded history on Earth. For thousands of years, the Temple of Elements has been hidden in what is now known as the Himalayan Mountains of Nepal. This map is the only evidence.
Might be bad audio mixing, which was common with PS1 games that have live action cutscenes.
What's inside?
Very much.
Small items, worthless to you,
Talker, thank you for the super chat.
let's just say it has
Oh, there
great
it is.
sentimental value to me.
If it is so precious, why don't you get it
I don't care how
yourself?
good the movie is, it can never match the masterful acting of Quan Chi in this game. I literally just want them to copy and paste this Quan Chi in a Mortal
I
Kombat
am not
movie.
on the best of terms with the gods of your realm.
Exact costume and
Especially
everything.
the God of Thunder.
Tell me about these elements.
They are the four elements which comprise the very existence of your realm. They are earth, wind, water, and fire. With your mastery of the element of cold, you have an advantage that no one...
By the way, all of this right here that you guys are seeing on the N64 version, it's just still images and text that you read. There's no live action anything, there's no voice acting. It sucks. Let me put it back where it was. Okay, and put the volume back where it was so it's not too loud. I'll crank it back up during the cutscenes. Save your game. Yeah, sure. Hang on. I got to get back to my main screen here. There's no free save slot? Oh, that's got to already have my save there. I already have it completed. Let me just exit. I just won't save. Screw it. How do I go back? Okay, there. I'll save there. Whatever. There. I forgot this game had save slots. So if you filled up your slots, then you can't play no more. You just can't save. I remember your original review of this. Yeah, I shit on it just for comedic purposes, but I like the game. It's a bad game, but I like it. Oh yeah, check, this is hilarious right here. I used to do this too. I used to like hang from here and then fall. Keep in mind, in this level, every single time you fall, every single time. Actually, I should have saved. I'm wasting lives. Okay. But yeah, every time you die. And then the loading screen. I love sending these guys. Look, I like doing this too. They just fall. You gotta wait for the wind to come up. There's only one secret in this entire game. Yeah, it's the blooper reel. And that is only on the PS1 version. If you... I shouldn't have done... If you don't beat Shinnok, or if you beat Shinnok in the N64 version, you don't get anything. So it's even more pointless. Oh, by the way, this slide is useless. Look at this. If you want to test it out, first thing you do, you unlock it right here, normally. So the first thing you do is you want to try it out, right? Watch. How do I do it? Wait, is block? But then you fall. The slide is truly pointless in this game. Can't see Mortal Kombat because it's sold out everywhere. It's sold out? Yeah, my theater. Well, see, I went to my local theater that never has anyone there, and it was like 2 in the afternoon, so there was like nobody there. It was great. But yes, loved it. I'm serious when I say it's the best video game movie. I really think that. It's almost all about the wind. Hence the name Wind Temple, or the wind portion of the. See, look, this is another thing that happens. People run. Let me save right here, because I'll show you guys. Look, a lot of people get in the habit of running, and then this, out of nowhere. So you have to be really careful about running in this game. There's a lot of moves in this game that you never use because it screws you over when you do use them. You don't want to slide and you don't want to run for the most part. And these guys you just kick right off. So the MK movie is actually good. I loved it. Yeah. I'm sure some people have mixed feelings, but I did not. I do not have mixed feelings on it. I loved it. Glad to see we're getting more sequels. Hopefully, they said if this one did well, oh, she's gonna knock me off. They said if this one did well, we're gonna get 4 more. They had plans for 4 more, not 4 more, which means 5 total. So I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a guess. Oh fuck! See, I ran. I'm gonna take a guess that about the storyline in general. I feel, and again, this isn't spoilers, it's just my like ideas. If you're gonna make 5 movies, there we go. Sub-Zero: The Fallen Game. I feel like the next movie is gonna be a mixture of Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. And then we'll have a... Oh, no, I left those herbs. Then we'll have a Mortal Kombat 3, like, style, like, Earthrealm Invasion. That's 3 movies right there. We still need... We need 5 movies total. Then, of course, you're going to have the Shinnok storyline. And I feel they should do a good Armageddon story. You know? Because if you do Onaga and the Deadly Alliance and Onaga are tied together. But really, it didn't have much of an impact overall in the series, like story-wise. So I feel like in a live-action movie, you don't really need those. But hey, the more the better. And I want a Sub-Zero spinoff. Telling this game, oh, damn it! See, that part's hard because they're making it look 3D. I'll explain when I get there because it messes with your head. Oh, I'm leaving. Screw you. Oh, you son of a bitch. I lived. Fuck out of here. Alright, let's get this asshole out of here. See, look. This is what I'm talking about. You see how they're, like, simulating 3D. You have something moving in 3D. However, this game is not in 3D at all. You're on a 2D plane. So, most people try to time it like they're looking at this in 3D. But you have to time it to jump when it's right in front of you like this. Right there. That's the only time you can land on it because it's the jump is actually on a 2D plane. It's weird. And CLW, thank you for the super chat. Thanks to Japanese Tommy Lee Jones commercials, I want Rainbow Boss Coffee. I've never heard of Rainbow Boss Coffee. It sounds colorful. I like my coffee almost black. Like, I don't like all this specialty coffee. You can make Onaga work in a movie. He's essentially the true ruler of Outworld. Yeah, but he doesn't really... In the game, all he really does is just, like, mind control everyone. And then Shujinko beats him after he resurrects him. And then they just kind of forget about him in Armageddon because Shao Kahn wins. But, yeah, Onaga's the earliest known ruler of Outworld. Makes you wonder if there's anyone before him that he kind of wiped out of history. Damn you. Some of these monks are relentless. He's dead. Sub-Zero shouts, more than Samurai Jack shouts, Aku. He does. Every level has those too. Those fall moments. Oh, you gotta get these keys too. There's 3 of these. That's how you progress. It's an awesome shirt. Really wanted to get an MK shirt. I've got like 4 or 5 in my closet that I never wear. I pulled this one out of my closet because it's because of the movie today. Am I gonna fall? Oh god. See, that's another thing. It's hard to see the platforms that are in front of you sometimes. No! We did get a hint in MK11 that Goro turned to Onaga. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just a hint. They outright said it. And they hinted at it in the comics. And then in, if you interact between Baraka and Shiva, she outright says it. And he almost scorched Outworld, and of course, you don't see any of it. And then I got 87 of you here. Nice. Apparently some people are Sub-Zero fans. Oh, son of a bitch! I uppercutted Invis, then he uppercutted me. That's counter uppercut right there. Okay. Now I gotta use my key. Onaga died off screen, pathetic. I don't know why they did that. There's a whole Onaga storyline that happened between X and MK11 that we didn't see. No clue. Oh, I'm gonna save right here. I like doing this. Watch. You can go up here, but it's funny, if you accidentally jump out, look. I love the little hand flops that Sub-Zero does. Look at his hands. That's hilarious. Alright, let's go up there. There's no point going up there yet. More leaps of faith than Assassin's Creed in this game. Yeah, this all you take, but if you don't know where you're going, I've just played this a million times. So I know that you have to go down here and get this key right there. But look, the camera doesn't even hint that you go down there. If you walk through, look, it just looks like a death pit. And that's what it's been training you, because the rest of them have been death pits. So unless you knew to look down there, you wouldn't jump down there unless you have to. Oh, see this part right here? You gotta time the jumps to when they're all the way in the back. That's the only way you have time. See, look, right now. It almost doesn't make sense, but again, it's operating on that 2D plane. Where... Oh, do I have that? I don't have that key yet, do I? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I had to go back up the wind tunnel. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Oh, I almost messed up that jump! Okay. Let me not mess this up. Oh, God! See, I almost messed up because I started running. Read a quick review where if there's a second MK movie that includes Johnny, he would have to be front and center to understand his character. I don't think Johnny Cage needs to be front and center for you to understand his character. You understood his character just fine in the first Mortal Kombat movie, and he really wasn't front and center. They all kind of had equal screen time. Alright, here we go. There's a guy over here, like, I'm trying not... There. Oh, see, that's why I wanted to... Oh, shit. I gotta freeze you. Here. Stay frozen. You gotta put him on the switch. Run in here and grab this, and then you gotta haul ass. Because the fan will kill you. It sucks you back in. So I like to send him in there to die. And then just run away. There. Sub-Zero's merciless. It's Bi-Han, he's got no compassion. What are your thoughts on the animated Mario movie? I feel like they're taking way too long on that. I don't know what's going on with it. They announced it years ago, and we still don't really know anything. Other than, you know, the Despicable Me people are making it. I think this would be cool. It is going to be weird hearing Mario and Luigi talk. Because, I mean, you can't just make a movie like that and just have them like, oh, the whole time. It's wahoo! They're going to say that throughout the whole movie? They got to talk. What works in video game format doesn't necessarily work in a movie. Oh, we're almost up to Fujin. Here we go. Falling platforms. This game is not obvious at all what to do. It's not at all. Again, the only reason I know is because since it came out on N64, since it came out on N64, I've played it a million times. But normally, no, it's not at all clear. And wait till I get to the water temple. That's another one where it's not clear what you're supposed to do. Love Sub-Zero game. I love this game too. I was excited to stream it because it's like, to me, this is kind of a chill stream. And it's not even a long game, so this will probably be a shorter stream tonight. Anywhere between 2 and 3 hours is usually what. Last time I timed myself just not rushing through this game at all, like 2 hours, 20 minutes, something like that. Shit. So you got to get that perfectly lined up. I must died about 1,000 times. Yeah, you got to line it up exactly right. But it's not you can't line it up like logically how normally you think it would work, like in real life. You have to go by like the game's rules. See, because what you want to do naturally, see, this is what naturally you want to do. Like, you see it in the middle and you just want to jump on it, but you have to, here, like this, but you'll fall, see? You have to wait till the platform hits the back. I just walked off again. You have to wait till it hits the back section, and then you jump, and hopefully you jump not too early, because it's easy to mess up. There's a pattern to it. That's what I mean, you can't go, like, visually by it. You just have to go by the pattern. When the other one's swinging and the backside, then you can make the jump. There's no logic to it. Given Sub-Zero's age in the movie, you think these events may have happened? So, I'll say this. There's parts in the movie, and again, this is not a spoiler, but it's very easy to miss. There's parts in the movie where, obviously, Raiden and Sub-Zero, you know, are in the same room. And there was, like, at least 2 moments where Sub-Zero and Raiden made eye contact and, like, kind of acknowledged each other without saying anything. And it's like, it made me think, like, oh shit, like, did Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero happen in this universe? Because they very much seem like they're very familiar with each other. And, man, if they keep doing sequels, like, I'm hoping that we get a Sub-Zero-centric movie. We got a game with not a bad story either. The gameplay is one thing, but the story in this game's pretty good. Like, for a Mortal Kombat spin-off, like, it fills in. It gets you more familiar with this character that showed up in one game and then dies. Alright, now we're going to fight Fujin. Is this going to replace the original stream? Yeah, it already did. I took out the old one. There's no point in having them both. Fujin's going to whoop my ass a couple times. He does this annoying-ass Superman dive, and he just knocks you all over the place. Look at this. Matthias, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for $20. I'll let me read that real quick. Sorry I'm late. I was literally mud stomping holes in the enemy team on Titanfall 2. More people need to play that game. It's just so much fun grapple hooking someone and giving them a flying knee to the face. I barely played Titanfall 2. I have it, but I only play campaign. Oh no. Oh, I can't go anywhere. No. Oh, I'm fucked. I knew that was gonna happen. And look, you might think you're wise and go throw him off the platform to insta-kill him, and nope. Watch. Doesn't work. Let me see how you do it. He just flies right back up. See? He just flies up. Ninja! He's a son of a bitch. He's the most difficult, I would say, of all the gods you face. Because the other ones are pretty simple. You just gotta combo him as much as you can, as quick as you can. Oh! Superman punch! And it makes no sense that that Fujin survives this. Cause... Oh, hell yeah. Oh. No! No! I started running too late! He caught me! Jataaka, thank you for the $50, man. Much appreciated. Here to celebrate restreaming one of the earlier games I watched as an active part of your community. Yeah, when did I watch? I just saw it the other day. I streamed it, what, like 2018, something like that? It was an early one. See this part? You gotta start running right away. Look, check this out. Look, if you start running too soon, well, look, if you start running too late, that happens and you die. If you start running too soon, like, you run right off the platform. See? So you have to wait just a moment, and then, like, then start running. See, I still didn't make it. There. You gotta get right to the end, stop, and then start again, and you gotta wait. See, how did Fujin come back from that? He exploded in chunks. Oh, the wiggle teleport. The wiggle teleport. I love that. He's like... But, what was I gonna say? It's interesting, because in MK11, when Noob Saibot meets Fujin again, Noob Saibot mentions he beat him in his temple. And in that version of the story, Fujin says you ran away from that battle. So I was like, I want to see the reboot version of Mythologies. There's a ledge you can hold on to. Yes, you can hold on to the ledge, but that is extremely dangerous. What the hell? The level just started. Holding on to the ledge is extremely dangerous because you have to get there first, and the controls aren't exactly perfect. So it's easy to accidentally run right off the platform when you're trying to grab onto the ledge. Yeah, no, the edge, you can grab it. You can. But I wouldn't advise it. Unless you killed him and then you're already grabbing it, but when he starts spinning around the tornado, at that point you don't want to go grab it. It's too late at that point. And Flash Kick, thank you for the super chat. As a lifelong Sub-Zero fanboy who never got to play this game, thank you for streaming this. Oh, I recommend it. Check it out sometime. It's a fun game. Oh, look. See, these those open up right under you. And you just go flying right in. So in this level, you can't run at all. Because there's so many one-hit kills in this level. And also, some of these holes have like potions and shit inside that you can get. But you won't know until you jump in and take a guess. There's no clue. So until you jump in, you don't know if... See, look, let's try this one. See? There's stuff here. But until you jump in, you don't know if there's stuff there you can get. Oh, I missed that other thing. Let me get it. Even though there's a ton of stuff in this game I don't even use. Like, there's like like an eyeball that makes you invisible. That it lasts so little that it's not even worth it getting. I remember you dressed as Sub-Zero in the review. Yeah, that's my shitty Sub-Zero costume. I got it like Spirit Halloween. Oh, right here. See, this is why you can't run. Look. Oh, I made it. Well, usually, look. They slice you, or if they get you just right, it's a one-hit kill. Also, I especially love how when you beat Fujin, if you look at his body parts that explode, they're all Sub-Zero parts. It's like he turns into like Sub-Zero arms. Oh, here's another death trap. Look. So, as a gamer, you want to explore, right? First thing you think, oh, there's a rope. Let me go down and see what's here. But then you go down, and what happens? You realize when you get to the bottom, which I'm about to get to. Hold on. A guide game for sure. I had the guide for this game when I was a kid. I had the Prima guide. See, then you realize, oh shit, I don't have that key. I gotta get out of here. Let me climb up. But then you realize, oh wait, I can't reach the rope. What am I gonna do? Is there a way out? Nope. You just have to sit here and then watch in a couple seconds. And Matthias, thanks for the $5. Thanks for the super chat again. Look like I started a donation train. Keep this thing going. See? So if you go there first, this game is filled with death traps that have no warning whatsoever until you're in it. So once you go down there, like, that's it. See, let me go down there. I'm saving before I go down these, because see, that was a death trap too. I don't remember which ones have stuff and which one are death traps. See, and this one's a bitch. Look at this. There's a key I need right there, but there's a death trap right there too. So, so you have to get it in between. There's a Sega Genesis ROM hack of this called Mortal Kombat with a C. Oh, I've seen. Isn't it called Mortal Kombat 5 or something? I've seen that. It's weird. Okay. See, I'm trying to be careful taking every couple steps because, again, those death pits. See, now you can go back. I guess it makes sense that there's death traps because it's a Shaolin Temple. And in Shaolin Monks you experience that, and in the Kung Lao and Liu Kang cutscenes in MK11. See, now I can go. Such a player-friendly game. This is why the game got a lot of slack back in the day. It's true, like, from a gameplay point of view, this game's super flawed. Like, you've got limited continues, limited lives. It doesn't matter, you get passwords too, but half the time you don't know where to go, and the other half where you go is death trap, death trap, death trap, until you just figure out which ones are and aren't. Oh, and if you notice, I'm getting experience points. You get all the moves down here, all the power-ups down here, but they're all useless. The only thing in this game you need is just the regular Ice Blast. Like, you can Ice Blast in different directions too, but it's pointless because all the enemies are right in front of you. This, and I mean, even later in the game you get like the Ice Clone, which is stupid because you'll use it and then the enemy just stands there looking at you. And you're like, okay, you're not touching my ice clone. Like, they put moves in here that they put in there just because it's in the games. If you're looking to play this game, you're gonna have to emulate. It can be expensive, yeah. And I don't know if they. Anyone know if they put these on any of the PlayStation stores? I don't know if they ever did. But yeah, just emulate it. This is running on the PS1 emulator. It works perfectly. My only recommendation is don't emulate the N64 one, because it's nowhere near as good. You lose all the cutscenes, you lose all the voice acting, and it sucks. Like, a lot of this game, it's so cool because the cutscenes are such cheese. I hate these guys. You gotta freeze them, like, exactly when they disappear. Come on, come on. Damn it, missed my window. Got him. This game goes as high as 150 bucks? That sucks. I wish I would have kept mine. I had the PS1 and the N64 one. I got the PS1 version way later though. The one I got, let me see, Death Trap. Yeah, Death Trap. The PS1 version I got, or the N64 version was the original one that I had, and that was my first exposure. And then I remember playing the, oh, that's a Death Trap too. Then I remember playing the PS1 version. Shit. After I played the PS1 version, I was pissed because I noticed that the first one I had was the worst version. All right. See, I hate that. Fuck. It's those telekinetic monks. They're the worst. I'm trying to jump over the hole. Right on the D-pad. There. Enemies got that MK arcade AI. They do. Yeah, they literally do. Where they just, like, they know exactly what you're about to do at any given moment. Alright, time to fight the unnamed Earth God. I call him Tremor Light. Tremor Zero. See, this guy instantly, look at this, let me save. If you just try to fight him, he whoops your ass, look. See? You can't. What you have to do, this took me forever to figure out too, because I didn't realize you could slide under him. What you want to do is slide under him, you run over here and hit this, and then it hits him, and it causes a ton of damage. And then you gotta wait for it to go back up, and then you can do it again. Only way to kill this guy. Otherwise, you'll be fighting him for a long time and then dying over and over. Let's see. Oh no! See, I missed. I gotta save. Reduces damage user sustains. Let's do that. I gotta keep him in the middle. Nope, it's gonna miss. I gotta reset. Just glad Sony didn't shut down PS3 and Vita store. Yeah. That was a good move. I didn't think it was as big a deal as people were making it, but it is a good move. I mean, keeping it up is it's benefit for everyone. People can still buy games, and, you know, it's there. Even though I question, I think it's the collector mindset. Like, the people that were panicking about buying the games, and then, like, rushed out to buy a bunch of overpriced physical games. Like, my thing is, like, if you had to, like, rush out and get a bunch of games, did you really care about those games to begin with, you know? It's my whole thing. Like, I wonder if people are buying games because they legitimately cared about the games that are going away, or are they wanting them because they're going away, you know? Ah, I keep doing it too early. First Shantae game was released on Switch. You can stream it one day. Not anytime soon, though. Got a lot of games coming out soon, but I haven't downloaded it yet. I plan to. Finish him. Oh, wow. He was way too far. Well, with the amount of health he has left, I might be able to take him. Oh, wait, I might be able to. Yes. Punches Rocky Dick. Excellent. There we go. Earth God exploded. Earth God, Water God, Fire God, they have no names. Yeah. Which, oddly enough, the Wind God has a name, Fujin. Why didn't the others have names? Oh, and also, this is another thing. You have to go up here to get this key. That's another thing players wouldn't know. Because otherwise, you just kind of sit around here and like, what now? And then you go back and run around the level searching for the key, and it's nowhere to be found. Because it's in the boss room. And you need it to get out. Old and expensive games are why emulation's necessary. I mean, it's true, because, like, alright. Mega Man X3. I had that game on Super Nintendo. What, 35, 40 bucks back in the day? Try looking that up on eBay now. No, I'm never going to buy a legit copy of that game. I'll emulate. Not to mention the collections we have now, but putting the collections aside. Which, by the way, those are emulated games. That is emulation. It just happens that you're paying for said emulation. But, yeah, no, screw spending that much on a game that I don't care how, like, old and classic it is. It's not worth that much. Retail price. It's a retail price or nothing. I want to jump down that hole. I think that's Death Trap, though, too. Yeah, Death Trap. You know, because the second you fall in the hole, Sub-Zero screams. It's like he saw the spike. Let's see if this one is. Yep, Death Trap, too. Rocky Dick. He was made out of rocks. It's true. It's got a magma penis. Alright. I can pretty much... Ooh! I can pretty much leave this level in a minute here, but I think there's some, I think there's some goodies around here I can collect. I thought there was another hole I can get in. The other gods didn't have names because they weren't part of the story. Well, Fujin wasn't either. He's just the boss of the Wind Temple. They all have their part of this story. They just happen to add Fujin in Mortal Kombat 4. Nope, nothing there. So it makes you wonder if the other gods were added later, what would their names be? Because they have to have names. I always liked the water god. I thought he was the coolest because he's basically like a T-1000 made out of water. He was always so cool. I remember I used to call him Hydro when I was a kid, but then there actually was a character called Hydro. That's not in the actual fighting games, but he was in the comics and they've used him in like the web series and stuff. I lost it when you used all the clips of him falling to show Beyond going to hell. Yeah, he was falling to the nether realm. He fell for quite a while. He was a bad dude. It worked out perfectly. Oh, damn you. Ah! I hate you so much. Got him. There. I need that key. See, in this one you have to fall into. As much as I am more of a physical game collector, I do agree with emulation being a good thing. Yeah, it is. I think people that think emulation's bad kind of have blinders on because, like, I'm not against physical game collecting. You know, it's cool. Me personally, as a gamer, playing games emulated, the reason I prefer it, it's not even like a cost thing. The reason I prefer it is because this looks hell of a lot better here than it ever will on a genuine PS1. It's just the truth. I mean, you're running it in like super high-res graphics with the proper filters on a new TV or on a modern TV. It looks modernized. It looks like a remastered game or like an HD port of the game. That's just fact. You know, when you run it on a regular PlayStation on the disc, I mean, it's an analog signal below 480p. I mean, it's ugly looking. especially on a modern TV, unless you want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars buying all kinds of like up conversion equipment, which doesn't even make it look that much better. So I just don't get the anti-emulation people. Emulation is a good thing. Whether you prefer it to physical or not is just a matter of opinion. But emulation being bad for the game industry, that's just a scare tactic. That's a myth. It keeps interest in these old games. Interest that companies later use to remaster them. Yeah, if they re-release this game for like, I don't know, make an HD version. If they re-release this game on PS5 with the same graphics just cleaned up a little, with trophies and a platinum, I'll get it again. Sure, I'll pay $15 for it. Okay, do that. You know, as of now, I'm quite alright emulating these things. It's the company's fault that don't like remaster and re-release games. Yeah, if they want to make this game make money off again, okay, go for it. I will pay for it. I would like to play it on a modern console with modern, you know, video game things like trophies. Shit. I got both. Oh! This is a rare chance. I've got them both frozen. Take them both simultaneously. Just finish MK, not going to spoil anything. Oh, thank you for the super chat, by the way, Darkness. Tell MK should have been done right. All I can say is that the ending was awesome. Again, not going to spoil it. Yeah, I don't like. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. I don't mind people talking about the movie, but leave it spoiler free for people that haven't seen it yet because it just came out. But I agree with everything you said. See, and you can't even go as far as saying like that the original movie was bad either, because the original Mortal Kombat movie was also good. A lot of the reason Mortal Kombat lore is where it is now is because of that movie. They adopted a lot of the story elements in that movie into the lore. Alright, we're out of here. Drop my mouse. Also, I wouldn't shell out massive amounts of money for games to just get it digitally like I did with Symphony of the Night. Yeah. I remember how much, like back in the day, people were paying an insane amount of money for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Dreamcast. And then it came out downloadable on PlayStation 3. And I was like, I'm just going to get the download. Screw it. I just want to play the game. I don't care about having the disc in the background on a shelf somewhere. When is History of Noob Saibot arriving? That is tomorrow. It's premiering. I have it scheduled already. So just click the reminder for it. That's going to be, and if you're in that stream, or if you're in that premiere afterwards, it'll ask you if you want to go to the Resident Evil stream. It'll kick you right to it. Can't see the movie. Roommate's dumb coworker exposed us all to COVID, so we have to isolate. Oh, that sucks. HBO Max, if you have it. I mean, that's one solution. Water Temple. This level I always get kind of lost. The only game I played, MK game, was the arcade machine back in the day. The best version of the game is always the arcade one. See, this one, there's like, you could climb down. I'll see if it happens now. I don't think it's this room. But if you climb down too fast, you'll just fall off. Because you don't realize there's something under you. Watch. See, if I keep going down, I'm just going down, going down, going down. Oh no, it's the next rope. I need that urn. I hate those electric eels. When you make it Scorpion, you should just put the controller down. Let Scorpion get his revenge. Oh, he'll get it, alright? He'll get his revenge in Mortal Kombat 1. For now, Sub-Zero will live. I do like the music in this water level. It's kind of creepy. Let's be real, we all want to see it on the big screen. It is a movie I recommend for the big screen. Even if you have I mean, I have HBO Max, and I went to go watch it in the theater. I had to. I went to go watch it in my theater's version of IMAX. So good. It's just, and I saw Kong and vs. Godzilla that way, and it's just, it's such a difference. Ooh! Oh, this guy's a prick. Yeah, no. Check this out. There's a guy right here, and if I jump over there, he's gonna kick me off. What you have to do is get him to the edge, freeze him from across, and then not do that. See, look, I'm trying to... Oh, you dick. There. Respawn! Hey, yeah! Oh, see, I went backwards. This is where you want to end up. This is the key to the, or this is the door to the boss fight. Did your son enjoy the movie? He really liked it. He loved the Scorpion vs. Sub-Zero fight. It was his first rated R movie in theaters, and I'll be quite honest with you. Like, that movie's rated R. It's got fatalities. It's gory, but and a lot of cursing. But I've seen way worse in terms of R-rated movies. Like, there are way more violent movies. Fuck, I gotta wait for that platform. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was as violent as it should have been. I mean, it was Mortal Kombat, but yeah, it was fairly tame for a rated R movie. It was fairly tame. It had its moments. There. Especially if you watch something like a horror movie like Hostel or Saw, like, those are way more violent. I bet he has a foul mouth. Now listen to Kano. I love Kano in that, man. Kano was exactly... That'll be my review, my spoiler-free review of Kano. Kano was exactly as Kano should be, personality-wise. He was Kano. Anyone that knows Mortal Kombat knows exactly what all of that entails. Kano was just Kano, being Kano. Easily one of my favorite parts of the movie. Oh, I got an air freeze, too. Oh! Out of nowhere! Dicks. Come on, man. I should have saved when I got up there. I can't see. I got that pillar in the way because they're trying to trick me into thinking this is a 3D game when it's not. Beat the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat 3 by using a few cheats, like 2x damage, which can increase player damage. Yeah, that'll definitely help you in the Super Nintendo. Well, not even just Super Nintendo versions of those games. Those old school Mortal Kombat games, I swear the AI just knows exactly what you're going to do at all times. They always know. And Darkness, thank you for the $5. Just finished Marvel's Avengers you streamed. I was thinking about getting it. Do you recommend it? For a low price. Don't pay more than... I don't know how much Avengers go for right now, but spend $20 to $25 max on it. I wouldn't recommend... For that, it's a good game. It's not a $60 game at all. And now, of course, it's got some add-ons like the Hawkeye and Kate Bishop stuff. It's a decent game. Here's the problem with Avengers. The problem with that game is that it is painfully generic. Once you do one mission and you fight a bunch of AIM robots, you know what you're going to do for the rest of the game. I got it more because I like grinding out my characters, making them stronger. I like Hawkeye, obviously, so it's cool that I get to play as him. But, yeah, $20 to $25 is what I would pay maximum. Anything above that, I feel is a little too much for that game. Your favorite fatality in the new Mortal Kombat movie? I can't say because it's a spoiler. The one I liked is very much a spoiler, so I'll leave it. But I do have a favorite. On Green Man Gaming was only $2.99 last week. PC port version? PC... What are you talking about? Avengers? Shit. See, if you don't kill them, sometimes they respawn. See, I think the air freeze looks cool. It's completely pointless, though. They read those inputs at all times. Yeah, the AI in these games has always been brutal. I always kind of have to explore this level a bit because there's a little bit of backtracking. This is what I was telling you guys about. Watch. See, if you just decide to climb down to see what's down there, you don't realize till it's too late. So even if you're climbing down, you have to climb down just a little bit. Because if you go down too far, boom, you fall. I hate those eels. This gets a bad rap, but I liked it as a kid. Yeah, I loved this as a kid, too, just because I was so, like... I mean, as kids, growing up in the 90s, your two favorite characters are probably going to be Sub-Zero and Scorpion. If not your favorite, one of your favorites. And Sub-Zero getting his own game, like, that's badass. Like, he needs his own game, and he got it. Let me use the eye. It makes me invisible. That way that asshole can't see me. Let him get electrocuted. Ah! Okay, he died. He died. Would you play as they remade it? Absolutely. And I would definitely 100% it. Like, I would want to get the full platinum trophy and everything. It's one of those games that I would love to have completed. This makes me want to play Shaolin Monks. Shaolin Monks is so good. It's a crime that hasn't been re-released. This level needs a map. It all looks the same. I remember I had the strategy guide for this game, and it had like a whole pull-out map for the water temple. Back then in the 90s, like, you'd buy strategy guides even if you wouldn't use them. I just like to collect them. Like, I remember I had the Metroid Prime one, and I was like checkmarking all the different missiles, the missile upgrades. Son of a bitch. You saw that? He messed me up right there. Now I gotta go back. Now to the game collector in the house. Welcome. You can actually push a monk to the water and freeze them. He does a glitch dance. See, the problem is, though, if you try to glitch them out, or like throw them off and not actually see them die, that's when they respawn. You'll turn around, they'll be right there. Oh, I forgot to heal. I did not heal. I think I have the Metroid Prime official guide too. Yeah, I think mine was like a Prima Games or something. Oh, one thing about the Mortal Kombat movie, by the way, which I recommend watching it multiple times, even if you watch it in theaters, like watch it again on HBO Max, because when I watched it my second time on HBO Max, I noticed all kinds of little Easter eggs that I didn't catch in the theater. There's a lot of little Easter eggs referencing the larger Mortal Kombat universe. It's cool. I like when they do stuff like that. Like, that's just treats for the fans right there. This game would be a pain in the ass without save states. It would probably take about an hour longer. Because the problem is, like, especially with this level, if you don't get to the checkpoint, every time you die, it does that thing where it just restarts you at the beginning of the level. And then you find yourself, like, traveling through the same tunnels over and over again. Yeah, it was a huge pain in the ass back in the day. Oh, here, this is a death trap, too. Right here. You have to get this key. The triangle key. And when you turn it on, this opens up. And it can drown you. You have to, without hesitation, you almost have to know what's going to happen. You have to instantly turn around, run out. Alright, there we go. See, the key's around here somewhere. No! Oh, there it is. There's the water. He got flushed down the toilet. That is toilet flush Sub-Zero. I wouldn't say this level's the hardest one. It's just the biggest pain in the ass. Because it's just big labyrinth that all looks the same. But once you have the keys, it's just a matter of revisiting, retracing your steps. But of course, it's the water temple that's pain in the ass. It's a piece of a Triforce. I watched on HBO Max count at least 10 Easter eggs. Yeah, there's a lot. I was talking to one of my friends about it too, and we were sharing Easter eggs that we both didn't notice. It was interesting. Did you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier? No, I'm gonna watch it tonight after I stream the finale episode. No spoilers on that either, but I can't wait. Oh, see, I think no. See, this is a death trap too. Yeah, see, look. The rope ends. That's a toilet bowl. Yeah, it's the water, it's the toilet temple. That's what this is. I actually like the music for this level. Me too, it's really creepy. It's like eerie, I like it. The music is better than the actual level, mind you. See, I got this key, now I gotta remember where the door for it was. Oh man, come on, don't mess with me. Also, fun fact here that a lot of people don't know. This game, I swear I'm not making it up, you can Google it. It had a Tiger Electronics handheld game. They actually had a Tiger version. That's how much, back then, that's how much of a big deal this game was to Mortal Kombat fans. They were heavily promoting this. Based on what you saw, are we in for an epic MK trilogy? I think more than that, because they said that if this one does well, we're gonna... Well, they had plans for 4 more. That's 5 movies. We might get a whole Mortal Kombat saga. I think that'd be epic. I mean, let's be real here. If Resident Evil can get, like, 7 made-up movies, we can get 5 Mortal Kombat movies, alright? We got so many Resident Evil movies. Like, there's... I mean, what else do I need to say? Yes, we can get more Mortal Kombat movies. They had what? Yeah, they already have plans for 4. And Joe Taslim, the guy that does Sub-Zero, he's under contract for 4 more movies. Or I think it was 4 total he was under contract for. But that's with the condition... Oh, shit, I dropped my mouse. That's with the condition that the movie did well. So, yeah, they have plans. And we know Warner Brothers likes their universes. You saw that with Godzilla. I don't even remember where that door was for this key. But we'll keep running till we find it. I just gotta backtrack. Have you heard Microsoft leaving the console business? I've heard that multiple times throughout the years. It's BS. Why would they? Like, they're actually doing fine. You know, they're not just gonna leave. That's not how, like, business works in the video game industry. I've read those articles before, though, that they pop up every couple of years. No, Microsoft's not leaving the business anytime soon. Oh. Oh, they have a Tiger. Yeah, they have a Tiger. Google it. Look up Tiger Electronics Sub-Zero. Yeah, they have it. It sucks. I mean, they all suck. All Tiger games suck. But yeah, especially this one. But they always look... They pulled you in, though, because the artwork made you... It gave you the impression that... It almost like you had a little arcade machine in your hand. They would fool your childlike mind by having cool artwork. Only reason these dumb Resident Evil movies kept getting made is because idiots kept seeing them. Yeah, I mean, they made money. They made money. I saw them all in theaters because, like, I thought they were decent little action flicks, but they're not Resident Evil. They're made-up zombie action movies that have Resident Evil in the title, with some characters that happen to have the names of characters in the games. Yeah, that's true, Mega Man. They did add a lot of the stuff in the games they added because of the movies. Outbreak had the Hive. The Dark Side Chronicles and Umbrella Chronicles had the Red Queen, the White Queen. That's all from the movie. So yeah, they definitely had an effect on them. All right, now did I get the Triforce? Yeah, I got the Triforce key. You're making me want beer. Yeah, I got an 18-pack of Corona the other day, so I knew that I was going to be streaming Sub-Zero today, and Monday I'm streaming Resident Evil Survivor. So I was like, you know what? Let me get a couple beers. Because it's always these, like, chill games where you want to have a couple drinks, just sit back and relax. Are you standing on a shit platform? Apparently, because this is a sewer. Like, it's just... I don't know, it's a water temple. Like, what do they do in the water temple? They just fill it with water and then just walk around? How many times did you die in the pit part? What pit? In this game? In this game, in this level, I died, like, as a kid playing this, I died all the time. Because you would climb everywhere, accidentally fall over, and the rope, if you don't touch the rope, like, if you don't touch the rope right away, and you jump just a little too far, even if you're gonna, like this, look. Even if you're going down, like, enough to where you can eventually grab the rope, he goes into his death animation. It doesn't matter. Bihan. Did you manage to kill the Wind God in one try? Well, are you talking about now or back in the day? I mean, they're not... None of the bosses in this game are really hard. It's just a matter of freezing. So, here's how you beat every enemy in this game, basically. Every enemy that you could freeze. You freeze them, high punch as much as possible, run towards them and do the high kick combo, rinse and repeat. Do that like 3 times and you kill most enemies. It's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 fight mechanics. Alright, here we go. This part. Did anyone see the Mugen Train today? I'm watching Demon Slayer tomorrow. I'm watching it tomorrow at like 4 p.m. Okay. See, this is the part right here I'm going to save because I'll show you guys what happens if you don't run right away. Alright, look at this. There, key activated. Let's pretend. Let's pretend this is my very first time playing it, right? Alright. Oh, what's happening? Oh, something's happening. Let me run. Too late. See? You have to know in advance. Again, let's pretend it's my first time playing it. Alright, okay, let me leave now. Alright? Too late. You have to, you see what I mean? You have to already know what's happening and then haul ass. You have to. Let's see if I have enough time. See, even then you barely make it. You could try sliding, but it's easy to mess up. Special Forces did have easier bosses. I wouldn't even say easier. I would say completely broken. So, I mean, it's very specific why it's easier. A critic said Demon Slayer movie had more gore than Mortal Kombat movie. I mean, it's an anime. They animated. Even the series has a lot of gore in it. Like I said, the Mortal Kombat movie, it's got gore. It's got some decent gore, but I mean, like I said before, it's not... It's not anything like almost X-rated or anything, you know? Which they had to actually tone it down to avoid that. The loading in this game was annoying, yeah. It's a little quicker here because it's on an emulator, but on an actual PS1 with the discs, yeah, it can get horrible. See, I think I have to go back in this part. Yeah, see, I think I have to go back. Because I emptied the toilet bowl. Now I have to go back to the toilet bowl, get the crescent key, and then I can go fight the water god. Will MK Shaolin Monks 2 ever come out? I hope. I don't think it will. I kind of feel like Mortal Kombat 11, that little Shaolin Monks chapter was our new Shaolin Monks. I feel that that's how they handled it. You're a trooper for playing this piece of work. I'm telling you, I love this game. It's on my top PlayStation games. But at the same time, I also recognize it's an awful game. See, I gotta go there. I think that's where I have to go. You're about those people in the US that were angry that McDonald's was giving away Demon Slayer Happy Meal toys in Japan? What's wrong with Demon Slayer Happy Meal toys? Just let people get their toys. Who cares? I think some people just try to find things to be angry about because they're bored in their lives. So they just like look for things on the internet to be outraged over. People just need to chill out. See, I think it was down here. I think it was down here and then to the right. Yeah, see, it was this. Because you have to get on the platform. That's what it was. Can't Sub-Zero just freeze the water below? You'd think so. But I don't have my... he unlocks that power, actually, where you can shoot ice at the ground. But no, in this game, they don't care about that. Sub-Zero is just kind of useless against water. Which, this will be the one level where he should be able to freeze everything and just run by without any problem. This should be the level, but I guess they need a dangerous water section. Oh fuck! Damn. Did I get to keep the key? Oh yeah, checkpointed me. All right, got plenty of lives anyways. The #1 game for PlayStation was Intelligent Cube. I don't even think I played that. I don't know what that is. Ah! Here we go. There's someone over there waiting. I can hear him. Look, see? Take a bath. Alright, let's get out of here. See, you saw he respawned right away? This game, you had limits on how much you could use ice powers before needing to res. I hate that. I've always hated that in video game. It's like when you play an X-Men game, like the X-Men the arcade or like the Sega Genesis game, where like Wolverine had a limit on his claw powers, and it's like, wait a minute, how does he run out of like special powers? He's got claws. He can just like whip them out and use them. See, I think now I just keep going to the top and to the right. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because I got to go to the crescent door now. First stream, Almighty, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Anyone that's here on their first stream or any newcomers to the channel, normally I stream Mondays, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow we're streaming a little extra because we're doing the, at nighttime we're doing the Resident Evil 8 demo. But yeah, normally be that. Ooh, no, I can't go that way. For a sewer level, the water is surprisingly clear. Yeah, well, I guess all the crap goes in a different pipe. I don't know. None of this makes any sense. See, I gotta find the moon door. Okay, so it was back. It's at the bottom level, but I think I have to go back a little bit. Sub-Zero, give me some ice cream. He does in his MK11 friendship. That's a hilarious friendship. I like that one. Papa didn't see if there's a Fujin video or if that's coming in the near future. I will do Fujin. I was going to say Fusion. Fujin, I am going to do them in the near future. What I'm actually planning on doing, I finished Noob Saibot. That's premiering tomorrow. I might move the time to after the stream. I haven't decided yet. Depends on when I get back from the Demon Slayer movie. As of now, 7:30. I might stick with that. But after that, the one I plan to do is Raiden. Next month, I'm doing some Mortal Kombat videos, but I do plan on doing Raiden. That'll be a 2-part video. And after him, probably Kung Lao, because I've had so many people request Kung Lao, and I haven't covered him yet. But yeah, there's still a lot of characters left. It's a shame Bihan doesn't fight Lucifer. Well, Lucifer was already beaten by Shinnok. A character, mind you, that was only, oh, is this where I came from? Lucifer was only mentioned in the, Mortal Kombat Mythologies demo. Not demo, in the instruction manual. They've never had him in anything else. It was the instruction manual. Lucifer ruled the Netherrealm. Shinnok beat him and took it over after he got there. Come on. I have what I need. Dixie. Oh my god, that's useless. Raiden 4 hours long. Raiden will be a long one, which is why I made it a 2-parter. Because Raiden was literally... There's characters that evolved in most things. Raiden's involved in everything. Oddly enough, the only thing pretty much he's not involved in is Special Forces. Thankfully. It was there. That's where I need to go. It was there. I didn't need to do that. This is easily the longest level of the game. So much backtracking. Weird how in MK Lucifer was a thing. Yeah, it's one of those plot points. Mortal Kombat, as it went on, I talk about this all the time on in my videos, how Mortal Kombat, they just kind of made up everything as they went along. They would start plot points, bring characters in, and then like they would forget about plot points and never acknowledge them again. They did it throughout, I would say probably throughout the first 3 games. And then they would just drop stuff and just never expand on it. Like originally there were no other realms. It was just a tournament on Earth. Outworld didn't come into fruition until MK2. In MK1, there was no Outworld. It was just an evil sorcerer that took control of a Shaolin tournament. There was no battle between realms and merging Outworld with other realms, and that all came later. And then in Mortal Kombat 2, Shang Tsung, it's revealed that he was trying to balance the Furies. They've never explained what that means. That's never been acknowledged again. It's just They just made stuff up as they went along to see what worked and what didn't work. Which I think that makes the story behind the scenes more interesting because they just kind of made shit up and ran with it. But it works. Like, now we have this, like, fleshed out universe with multiple sides and multiple characters. And it makes it all more interesting. I was there, too. Did I go? No, I gotta go back. It was the other way. Like every other game in the SNES, yeah. Well, that's how it was like with Castlevania, too. That's how it was with Castlevania. They just made stuff up as they went along. You guys, don't you guys remember, like in Castlevania, Dracula only comes back every 100 years. What happened with that? Then they were resurrecting him every other Tuesday. You know, so they make stuff up along. Is there going to be a community stream Wednesday? I'm going to start those in May. So it's going to be the last Wednesday of May. And then after that, we'll keep doing it monthly. Was this where it was? See, now I'm on the right track. Who's your favorite character? I have a lot of favorite Mortal Kombat characters. I've always liked playing as Scorpion and Melina. Like, that's my team. I love playing as Melina. See, it depends on the game. Like in Mortal Kombat 11, I really like playing as Melina, and Kano really grew on me in that game. Like as a character and playing as him, whereas before I didn't really care about him. Alright, finally, the boss. Here we are. Yeah, T-1000. Water T-1000. Die, Naked Waterman! He doesn't really do anything. Freeze! Oh, damn. If I could freeze him, though. See, look. He'd be cool in an actual Mortal Kombat game. Oh, I got the ice clone. Let me get... Hold on. I forgot how to use it. I was going to look at the menu and I forgot how to use it. I think it was down back. Oh no, that's... Look, I got my little ice puddle there. I'm trying to use the ice clone. There. See how useless it is? Doesn't do anything. It might as well not. I hate Kano, but it's more like he's a character I love to hate. And that's when Kano's at his best. Like, he's that character that you can't stand, but you're supposed to not stand him. He's just a scumbag. I bet Sue Howell's in the next MK movie. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, and I mean that seriously. Because these movies, I mean, think about it. If it's Mortal Kombat and there's going to be fatalities, characters have to die. So you're going to want to kill off. You're going to have that batch of characters that they're going to have to kill off that no one's going to care about. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sue Howell's in the next one and just gets offed in a fatality real quick. That wouldn't shock me at all. See, this part you gotta be careful with. They got these, like, look at that, super speed monks. This is where the ice clone might work. Did nothing. God, they're so damn fast. There. And then we got the giant Hercules ones. These guys. Oh my god. Oh no, I can't see him. Oh! Please. Nut punch. Or elbow. Those guys take damage like crazy, too. Urn of Vitality. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use these healing items. The last chance was around the time we started talking about how traumatized you were after playing Aquaman. See, the difference between this game and Aquaman is that this is a bad fun game. Aquaman is just a boring bad game. Like, it's just... That whole game's such a mess. Like I can't believe like they released that game and thought it was a good idea. Like, who wants to play a game where it's just a water level? But it's, you guys know water levels are always like the slow levels. It's the whole game. It's a whole game, man. Oh, I think I have to go back and hit the switch. When you play Resident Evil 8, are you going to update your timeline? Yeah, I'm going to update it. There's going to be a couple additions I'm doing to it, actually, that I have planned. That will take a while, but I will be doing it. See this level here, it's better to just keep jumping, because then you take damage on the lava. Oh, I need that. No, no! Ooh, look. I was just gonna throw him on that drill. Oh, there's a Hulk over here. Yeah, there he is. Oh, hell no, I'm running away. Screw that guy. If I don't have to fight him, I'm not going to. Damn it, what am I doing? Increase potency of the herbal healer. We will combine that with this. And we've got our Raccoon City red herb right here. Just got back from theater. My god, that movie is so good. You know what's great about the Mortal Kombat movie? Is that almost universally, of course some people have different opinions, but almost universally, fans have been praising it. And that's really what's gonna keep people seeing it. And that's how we're gonna get a sequel. It's, if you want a sequel, definitely support the movie however you can. I played Aquaman over the N64 version of Superman any day. I don't know, man. Aquaman, it's so bad. I don't know if I would. I really don't know if I would. At least Superman 64 is frustrating enough that it keeps your attention, you know? Aquaman is just, you're playing it and you're just like mindlessly pressing buttons to end it as quickly as possible. So I don't know. Is finish this game without taking damage possible? It'd be very difficult. Without taking any damage at all, that'd be extremely hard. Because there's all kinds of little like surprise, like even this right here. Like walking on this for more than like a split second will damage you. So there's all kinds of little things that'll give you some chip damage. I don't know. I won't say, you know, I wouldn't say it's impossible, because there's always some people out there that pull off some incredibly ridiculous gaming feats that nobody else would even try. So maybe. But I mean, there's different areas in this game. I would imagine that it's almost ungodly to not, or to not take damage. It'd be a godly feat. I feel like even right here, you're taking damage real quick just by, you know, touching the fire a little bit. I recently got Superman Shadow of Apocalypse. Oh, I remember that game. I can't run that game on my emulator. I tried it. It's not. The graphics are all messed up. I'm gonna have to wait till they update it. The game that should have been Superman 64. I heard that game was bad too. I haven't actually played through it though. I'm gonna hold on to that. Fabian fell asleep recording his Aquaman review. Yeah. It's funny because people think that was a skit. People have asked me if that was a skit. That's not. Like, mind you, I was playing. It happened to me in Special Forces also. But I was playing that game. Oh, he Hulk slammed me. That's why I saved. I was playing Aquaman, and mind you, the game is fairly short. You could probably beat it in like 3-4 hours. It took me all day because I kept like, while I was playing it, I was so bored. I kept like falling in and out of sleep. And at the end of it, like, I took little clips of like, because I was recording myself playing it. So when I did the review, I took little clips of like when I was actually passed out. And like at one point I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I fell asleep. That was like the 4th time I'd fallen asleep playing the game. It was such a chore. It was such a chore. Man, my favorite move in this game, though, is the Ice Shatter. When I get to the Nether Realm, I'll unlock it. I should have enough experience to. But basically, when you freeze enemies twice, you can uppercut them, and they shatter instantly. So it makes most of the regular enemies you face completely useless. Oh, wait, let me save. I haven't fallen here. We gotta fall every time we can. Here. There. Into the Nether Realm. There. Oh! Oh no, hell no. Oh, damn it, I saved him. Yes, got him. Oh! Another guy. By the way, make the water boss a playable Hydro character named Hydro. Yeah, that's what when I was a kid, I called him Hydro. But there's an actual Mortal Kombat character called Hydro in the lore. He's a Lin Kuei that, like, controls, like, water. Kind of like Rain. He's basically the Lin Kuei Rain. The only time we've ever seen him is in the Mortal Kombat comics. In Mortal Kombat 11, there's an item named after him. In the towers. And then on top of that, what was I gonna say? He was in the Mortal Kombat Legacy web series. There's a segment with Sector and Cyrax, and that's the Lin Kuei they mess up real bad. Is Hydro. I want to see some of those, like, lower end characters that have never been in the games pop up in the games, like Hydro. You've got Hornbuckle, that's like a fan creation, and then Chrome, that's another one, which is like a silver ninja that was originated from like a mispainted smoke statue that was made. Like, suddenly now there's a new character called Chrome. I love how the fan community in Mortal Kombat's awesome, because they're the ones that invented half the story, and then, like, Midway just ran with it. Fire God. Here we go. There was a Mugen character called Hydro who's just a blue Cyrax sector. Yeah, that's a character they've ran with, but we just haven't seen him in the actual games. Oh, look, here's Fire Raiden. Look at that. It's just Fire Raiden. You can't freeze him now. Uppercut. Damn, he uppercut me back. Oh! I love his scream when you kill him, too. It's real intense. Oh, that's Ice Shatter. Oh, I didn't mean to freeze him. Now, the Game Collector, thank you for the super chat. Hey, my TikTok of old Iron Man cartoons, 23,000 views. Damn. See, I told you, people like the old cartoon stuff. That's crazy. If only TikTok was monetized, that'd be cool. You can make a little killing doing that. Just have, like, a bunch of old cartoon clips. Of course, if they monetize it, though, that's when, like, companies are going to start harassing creators with copyright and stuff, which is extremely obnoxious. This guy's a pain in the ass. You'd be whooping his ass, and then he just starts doing these, like, fire moves. No! Wait, what do I have? Shield. It makes me invincible. Can't hurt me for a couple seconds. I got a couple hits here and there. Come on, come on, it's gonna wear off. It's gonna wear off. No, it wore off. I need to heal. Alright, I got a couple hits in now. Oh, I wasted that herb. I didn't even need it. This is what Fire God Liu Kang based off of? Yeah, basically he replaced him. You guys ready for... Oh, let me put the volume up. You guys ready for more Quan Chi's? There. Oh, watch when Quan Chi disappears. When Sub-Zero walks down the stairs, he does a sad walk. It's the most funny, it's the most hilarious thing in this game.
The amulet! I have Shinnok's amulet!
Whose amulet?
He is my deity, ruler of the Netherrealm, and soon destroyer of your Earth realm.
What are you talking about?
That
This
acting's
amulet,
amazing.
It is the key to Shinnok's power as an Elder God. When returned to him, he will regain his powers and be freed from the confines of the Netherrealm.
Funnier when you realize the following
Shao
clips.
Kahn was the...
Shao Kahn is
Are the
nothing
actor
but
waving his hands in front of a green screen? Yeah.
Dead realm. Shinnok is the destroyer of all realms, including Khan's outworld.
destroyer of all realms. You are insane.
I love how Sub-Zero pronounces Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn.
Believe what you will, Sub-Zero. Goodbye, Ninja.
I love how he calls him the ninja, like the N-word. Like, it's an offensive term to Sub-Zero. Look, Sadwalk. I love that. It's so bad. And yes, I would love a replica of Shinnok's
Do you
amulet.
realize what you've done?
I was just earning my living.
Your clan's ignorance and greed will cost this entire realm. You'll now have to set things straight.
Quan Chi could simply be a lunatic sorcerer.
Sub-Zero's first character to defeat a god, right?
God named Shinnok.
First mortal, maybe?
A place called the Nether
You
Realm.
better
no.
start believing in both.
We talked
You're
to Nathan
going
Super
to
Chat.
the Nether Realm.
Quan Chi being a cheeky bastard again. Yeah, he's always cheeky.
We must act quickly.
Awesome
I
character.
have no dominion in the Nether Realm. You are reality's only hope.
I'll do it, Thunder God. Only because I don't have a choice.
I love how pissed off Raiden is.
This is a portal into the Nether Realm. Once through, follow Quan Chi and try to get the amulet before he gets to Shinnok. I also have this advice. Beware the Brothers of the Shadow. The Nether Realm is a place for lost souls. If you fail, your soul will join theirs, as well as all the souls.
God, that Sub-Zero costume is so bad, but it's like exactly like the game. It looks legit. It's like plastic. You know, one thing I had to say about Raiden, here's some advice if you watch the movie at home on HBO Max. Watch it with subtitles on. So, like Raiden, some of the stuff he said in the movie, I couldn't understand because he has a very heavy Asian accent. Some of the stuff in the movie he said, I was just like, wait, what? Like, I didn't understand some of the things he said. So, I recommend subtitles if you can. Remember the blooper when Raiden said reality's only hope and Sub-Zero knew the trips? Yeah, this has the bloopers, but not all of them. I think it was Deception, or was it Deadly Line? I think it was Deception that had some of the extra bloopers. But in this, you unlock a blooper reel, but it doesn't have all of them. All right, let's do Ice Shatter. Oh, they got lasers. Hold on, this guy. 1, 2, explode! Makes everything easy to kill. You get more experience by doing combos, but we'll use the password to get the experience at the end, so I can get the Polar Blast. Because that takes forever. You have to kind of grind in Shinnok's Palace to get that. So instead of doing that, we'll choose the password. It was Deception, yeah, in the crypt. Oh, this part's a bitch. Get in there. Squish him! Yeah! No, no, no! Oh, we got squished too. Damn you. What do you think Sub-Zero's costume from the new movie? I liked it a lot. It was almost like armor. It was cool. I was a fan of it. There's a 6-hit combo. Yeah, and you don't even really need the combos in this game. Like, honestly, this is the only combo you need right here. Let me show you guys. To get through the whole game, you just need, this. That. And this. This is those two variation of moves. If you do that, you'll kill every single thing in this game. It's like Mortal Kombat Special Forces gave you so much combos, and like square triangle is like the only one you ever really need. So much unnecessary stuff. They just put him in there to feign that the game was deeper than it actually is. And look, this guy respawned. I just killed him. So, away with you. Cooking with Scorpion was always my favorite video. That was hilarious. That was Deadly Alliance, right? So I think my favorite Sub-Zero costume is the Shredder-looking one. Yeah, that was a badass costume. There is one thing that you guys will see tomorrow in the Noob Saibot video is I used some panels from the Mortal Kombat Deception comic, which shows Noob Saibot finding Robo-Smoke. But in that comic, they also show how Sub-Zero found the Shredder outfit. He finds it. It's like an old Lin Kuei artifact, but I actually recolored the panels and everything to make it look cool. But one thing about the comic that's interesting is you can't really buy it. It only came with the collector's edition of Mortal Kombat Deception, and it was unfinished. So they stopped working on it. It's just a series of sketches. They never even finished it.
Don't bother worrying about it.
This doesn't happen if you didn't do a fatality on him.
But somehow you have retained your mortality, which would mean you are vulnerable.
Can you watch the bloopers after you beat the game? Yeah, I'm gonna put them on because I'm gonna beat Shinnok.
In cold blood.
I had no choice.
You could have let me live,
Then I would be the dead one.
but my clan and family would still be alive.
What?
It wasn't enough to kill me. You had to destroy every last
You're welcome.
remnant of my being, including my wife and child.
You're mistaken. Quan Chi is responsible for their deaths.
Words will not save you. Lin Kuei.
Lin
warrior.
Kuei. Here we go. Yeah, if you didn't do a fatality on Scorpion in that scene, there's no fight. Shinnok shows up in another live-action cutscene and taunts Sub-Zero, just basically, haha, you're here because you're bad. And then he disappears. It's so stupid. Like, it's better killing Scorpion because then he shows up here. And it's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Scorpion. Oh yeah, he's got his harpoon now. He fucked me up. I didn't even land a hit on him. Don't mess me up, man. You know what's interesting? This is part of the classic timeline, and a viewer left a comment about this on my Sub-Zero video, and I didn't think about it this way, but it's true. If you look at the classic timeline, Sub-Zero knew that Scorpion was after his ass. Like, he knew he was always hot on his tail because he killed Scorpion himself. Oh, there he goes. He kills Scorpion himself, behind does. And then he fights him again in the Nether Realm. And then in MK1, when he sees him, like, oh shit, this guy's he's gonna kill me. And I know exactly why. In the altered timeline, if you think about it, Sub-Zero had no idea why Scorpion was after him. And like I said before, a viewer made this comment, and I thought about it, I was like, that is true. The MKX comic reveals how Scorpion's family died. In the altered timeline version, Scorpion was there defending the Shirai-Ryu, and Sub-Zero killed him, Quan Chi in disguise. So they never had this confrontation. So that means in Mortal Kombat 9, when he faced him, and Sub-Zero was like, that's not me. Up until that moment, Sub-Zero did not know why Scorpion wanted him dead. And Darkness, thank you for the super chat. Will you ever do a charity stream? I've wanted to do those before. I've told this story before. I wanted to do charity streams, but they're only open for certain creators. I don't know what the guidelines are. Like, there's certain charities you could pick from. And I wanted to do it once before, and then it said I didn't have access to it. It's only for certain creators that have access. I don't know what the criteria is, but I don't think I can do them. But yeah, that's something I would like to do in the future if I'm able to. Enzo, welcome. Yeah, but that's an interesting tidbit, though, about how, like, Sub-Zero in the Altered timeline, their history is totally different from the classic one. So, like, Bihan, like, Scorpion was after him, and he's like, why is this guy trying to kill me? He had no idea. Which shows Quan Chi screwed Sub-Zero even more. Poor actor in the cutscenes, he's huffing because the holes in his mask aren't big enough, yeah. Oh, I'm going to show you guys. This part, too, took me forever to figure out. I didn't know what to do in this part for the longest time when I was a kid because in the instruction manual, I think it says it in the manual if you read it, But like you get these key cards, you have to go up and down, but the controls don't tell you how. And it's weird. It's something like R2 and triangle goes up. It's just not natural at all. Son of a bitch. These little fireballs. No! No! Oh, damn, they almost got my ass. I need the healer. By the way, thank you to the over 150 of you in here. Definitely a much busier stream than I expected. Oh, we have our fall. deeper into the nether realm he goes. When's the next Captain N? Probably not till after May. This month and next month is going to be very Resident Evil and Mortal Kombat focused. See, this is what I was talking about. Look, you have to hold R2. No, I think it was L1. Hold L1 and press triangle to go up, and then you hold L1 and press circle to go, or X to go down. It's so bizarre. Like, instead of just being like one button, it should just be L1, like an action button. Didn't know there was a criteria to be able to do charity stream. Yeah, well, to be fair, I don't know if there still is. That was a little while ago. I haven't tried again, but there definitely was. And it was only, I guess it was for larger creators. I don't know why they wouldn't just open it to everybody, because it's not like you're not manually picking the charity. There's a list of charities that they'll automatically send the funds to, you know, because they don't want people, like dishonest people, to go on the platform and just say like, oh hey, this is going to, I don't know, Salvation Army, whatever, and then they're just pocketing it, you know. So that way YouTube has like a set of reputable places that it'll automatically do it all. Alright, this thing. Oh man, hold on, I gotta save, because there's a trick to killing these. Well, I'll show you what most people do. Most people, you just want to start kicking and punching and stuff. But eventually, that'll happen, and it'll mess you up. There's a pattern. I think it was roundhouse and jump kick. Look. Hold on, I messed up. So look, roundhouse. I gotta do it right. Roundhouse, jump kick. If you do that, you're invincible. Like that. Oh, see, I messed up. Roundhouse, jump kick. Roundhouse, jump kick. So many people have trouble with these bosses, but that's the trick. It completely breaks their AI. They don't know what to do. They can't recover quick enough to block. And that's how you kill every big robot. The flamethrower and the machine gun one. There. The fact that Bihan could go into the Netherrealm just shows how much of a heartless bastard he is. Yeah, that's kind of a plot hole too. Because in Mortal Kombat X, Kenshi and Jax and all them special forces, they just go down there without any problem. But I like to explain that that's because they use technology. I think without technology, there's no natural way to go there. But if you can open portals and stuff, yeah, then you can go. That's how I like to explain it. Mortal Kombat has plenty of holes you can punch in it if you really wanted to. Oh, see this part? You have to get the Urn of Strength, and then you have to kick that statue down. Right now, you're still too weak. So Sub-Zero actually gets a little power-up in this game. See, now you have to go back and collect the Urn of Strength. And again, the game doesn't actually, like, tell you. You just have to kind of guess what to do. So you just have to travel back to where you came from. And I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to run too long, because then I risk falling into a pit. Who do you think could play Johnny Cage? I don't know. I kind of want an unknown, because I feel like if they hire an actor that's too popular, I'm just going to see the actor. I'd rather them cast an unknown or a smaller martial artist. Kind of like they did with this movie. Shit, I thought that was Death Pit. I used to think there was a plot hole about how Sub-Zero's human again in MKX, and then I learned there was comics. It kind of is a plot hole, though, still. You are right. So, what Cadian's talking about, in Mortal Kombat 9, Sub-Zero gets turned to a robot. And then in MKX, he's human again. In the comics, they explain that in the Nether Realm, Quan Chi ripped him apart and made him a human body and then turned him into a revenant as a human. However, there is still a plot hole that was never explained. I tried to explain it in my timeline by saying that he resisted the revenant form. Because you actually, when Sub-Zero becomes a machine and gets turned into a revenant in MK9, you see him as a revenant, as a machine. So why is it in the comic when you see him, he's just regular Cyber Sub-Zero? He's no longer a revenant. So there's still the plot hole of, okay, like between MK9 and the comic, he should have lost the revenant form somehow. So that is still kind of a plot hole that they just kind of like glossed over. Oh, look, I have the super slide now. Yeah, the MKX comic has a couple plot holes. It especially has several involving the timing of Melina's Civil War in Outworld versus her status in Mortal Kombat X. Like, there's several, like, if you do the math, several little holes there that don't add up. Shit! I fell. I wonder why the Netherrealm was filled with technology rather than a fire. They got a little bit of everything in here, I guess. Damn, where did I save? Let me get back up here. The whole story makes zero sense, but it's still fun to follow. Yeah, honestly, like, part of these plot holes are kind of the charm of Mortal Kombat because, like I said, the story from the beginning was made up as they went along. And they're kind of still doing that. Were it any other, like, serious story game, I would maybe have an issue with it, but, I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. It's just a crazy-ass fighting game. It already has a better story than any other fighting game out there. So, if they're going to have little plot holes here and there for the sake of new plot points they want to do, you know, I'm all for it. See, look, this is the Herd of Strength. You need this. Now I can kick down that big-ass statue. Damn. See, I'm trying to be careful with the holes. At least the comics gave Scorpion plenty of development. Yeah, bringing back Scorpion's human form was genius. Like, it was a good move, fleshing out his character more. Because, and I actually, if you look at I think it's my latest tweet. If you go on my Twitter and look at it, I retweeted something that John Tobias, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat, was talking about today. That he actually gave like his analysis of Scorpion, like from a psychological point of view, and it really puts it into perspective because he also made the same point I do all the time, that Scorpion as like that vengeful ghost. I mean, that's a limited time story. You know, once he killed Bi-Han, what do you do with the character? And he talks about how that was kind of an issue for them. Like, Scorpion was such a popular character, but after he gets his revenge against Bi-Han, like, what do you do with the character? So they kind of bounced him around from being a protector of Kuai Liang to not knowing who to pledge allegiance to, and then they decided to make Quan Chi the new rival of his to give him, like, a little refresher. So Scorpion's a character that's been through a lot of changes because of that. Like, yeah, he's the vengeful ghost, but what about after he gets his revenge? Like, the character has no purpose left. Netheroids? Here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have to actually... I think I actually have to equip it. Use? No? Oh, I think I have to use it up there. I think I have to be in front of it. I think that's what it was, because if you don't do that, then you'll just, like, wiggle the statue back and forth a little bit. There was no reason to kill him in MK11 again. It was to redeem older Scorpion, basically. Redeem past Scorpion. That's basically what they did. They used him as a plot device to redeem his previous self. Since originally you didn't actually see that happen, they just told you it did. So I get why they did, I just don't like that Devora got that kill. Was the MKX comic the first time Scorpion was called Hanzo? I don't remember if they called him that in MK9. I think, yeah, maybe it was.
Well, he's definitely immortal.
There's Sareena, first time we ever see her.
Contained inside his body.
And the other two chicks that were forgotten. Kia and
Shinnok
Jataaka.
allowed it to be. I'll inform Quan Chi. The two of you continue to track him.
Here, let me crank up the volume for the Quan Chis. If I can find my mouse. Quan Chis.
Sir, a mortal has escaped from the prison of souls. He is headed towards the Sea of Immortality.
Immortal?
Yes, a mortal, with the ability to freeze.
They got a lot of
Alert the
bloopers in this part.
keepers and send a full garrison to intercept. Make sure that he does not cross the bridge.
The keepers? But he's just a mortal.
Do not question me, Sareena. More importantly, do not fail me.
You know, it's interesting though, too, talking about Hanzo.
Long enough.
In the original timeline, I forgot what it was. He actually had a different name first. Hanzo, they thought of that name later on. I forgot what the name was. I thought it started with a P. And also his family, Harumi and Satoshi, they had a different name too. It was called Jubei, and over time they've explained that that was like a pet name for him. But they're like actual names. Call it their legal names, is Harumi and Satoshi. Quan Chi, I forgot my line. That's one of my favorite bloopers. We got 2 more levels left. The Bridge of Immortality and Shinnok's Fortress. Devora, Aaron Black, Gearus, and Cetrion are all crap characters. Yeah, Aaron Black's got a fan base, but yeah, I've always thought he was a boring character. Like I don't really understand his motivation. He's just like a cowboy guy that's just kind of there. Especially in MK11, he's just like a hired henchman. Oh wait, we gotta fall. Hold on. Let me save so I can fall. Here. Another fall. Jackie is an honorary Shiaryu. Yeah. She's engaged to Takeda, which I wonder what the hell he's doing and why he's not an MK11. He was my favorite combat kid. I like Takeda. Oh, I think this is where I fight the dinosaur. He's Cowboy Kano, right? That's Aaron Black. Is it a robot or a dinosaur? Oh, yeah, dinosaur. See, these you just want to jump kick, like this. You gotta do it to where, like that. You can't be too close, though. And if you do get too close, you gotta wait till they attack. Or they'll block it. Like, as they attack, if you time it right, they can't hit you. See? Like that. It scoops up, but it doesn't, I guess it doesn't hit your hitbox. Like, it goes right through your hitbox. All these enemies in this game that people say are hard, like, they're broken. There's so many ways to kill them. There's so many ways to kill them, like, easily, by just breaking their AI. See, look. There it goes. See that? When they attack you? If your timing is just right, you'll jump right over it. You gotta wait just a split second and then jump. And that was the dinosaur. I hope they don't bring the Combat Kids Club into the new movie series. I mean, I think it's a matter of time before they do. You gotta, if they go far enough in the story, we'll see the Combat Kids. I bet we will. They toned down all the women in MK11, which is stupid. I don't even necessarily agree with that, though, because, like, I know people said that just because, like, they're not half naked and don't have extremely, like, plastic tits. But I think the costumes actually look better. Like, especially if you look at all the unlockable costumes, I think from a character design point of view, they just look cooler. Like, I'm not too worried about them, like, being half naked and, you know, having large breasts. That's whatever. I just want cool looking costumes. But I think a lot of the unlockable costumes get are really awesome. And the classic costumes, most of the classic costumes are already back. I just think everyone, from a character design point of view, looks a little more competent from actual like design point of view. Sindel was very sexy, and she was cold as ice too. I did like evil Sindel, but in the future story, I want them to go back to having Sindel being a good guy again. Because like I feel like it was cool seeing bad Sindel, but I feel like it kind of made her just an empty shell. Like she was just female Shao Kahn at that point, you know. I don't think it really made her an interesting character per se. It was like a cool what if. With time travel, you can make whatever you want. How many times did you have your jaw drop with a huge smile on your face when you're watching the movie? Oh, the whole time I was pleased. I was pleased as punch throughout the whole movie. Used to increase potency. Come on. The chicks look so fake in MK9 though. It's true though. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, sure you can have both, but like, there were legit some people saying they weren't gonna buy Mortal Kombat 11 just because of that. And it's like, okay, if that's the reason you're not buying it, you probably weren't gonna buy it anyway. Let's be real. As a Mortal Kombat fan, I'm playing it for the fighting mechanics and storyline and character endings and all the other stuff that makes Mortal Kombat what it is. Here it goes. This is another one where you have to time it. Shit, I need to get to the other side. Look, alright, roundhouse, jump kick. See, in these characters right here, if you run fast enough, they can start shooting at you, but it'll miss. But he's not shooting, thankfully. See, right there. You gotta run past the flames. Sub-Zero the Robot Destroyer. Big breasts are fine, just don't make it look like implants. Well, yeah, in MK9, that's exactly what they did. Like, everyone looks like they have the largest, most perfect circular set of boobs. It looks incredibly fake. All of them did. But that's not realistic. That's not actually how women regularly look in real life. Especially if they're like in a fighting tournament, you know? Because you got to think about it that way. I think that's the mindset they went with. It's like, would they be fighting in like high heels and G-strings? Like, probably not, you know? And I think with the more realistic graphics of MK11, I think it works. That's why I didn't have a problem with it. I thought I could go down there. Why was Smoke an MKXL and you can't beat him? Well, so was Baraka too. Baraka was also in that, and he wasn't playable either. I want to know what happened to Smoke. I believe Smoke and Stryker are the only two Revenants left that we don't know anything about, right? Because like Sindel and Nightwolf already got explained with the DLC. But you know, whatever happened to Smoke and I guess they died like in between the storyline. I don't know. God, I remember when this came out in N64, I thought it was so cool. Oh, the PS1 version is the way to go, though. Because this is where you had the cutscenes. Oh, this guy machine gun. Look at that. We've got hell machine gun. This is Doom now. I gotta be quick with this one before I get machine gunned again. No! No! Ooh! Slide. I think it's the last one. Oh, shit. Messed up. How did Sub-Zero survive that? Oh, no, I literally got hit it one more time. Duh! There. If you want a fighting game with over-sexualized characters, play Dead or Alive. Yeah, that's true. Dead or Alive does have them. And you can also increase the jiggle physics on options. Do I have all 3 keys? I think I need one more. I think it was 3 I need. Which Cyber Ninja's better, Cyrax, Sector, Smoke, Sub-Zero, Triboard? I don't know. I could tell you Triboard's the least interesting, because he's just a mishmash of the other three. He's not really a character of his own. I never cared about Triboard. Oh! I gotta go down there. Nope. Nope. Denied. Kano was Zero, the new movie. Well, no spoilers in chat, and also, I'm not sure what movie you saw. That's not the case. But, yeah, no spoilers in chat. But no, that's not at all correct. Smork is the best. He's a combination of Smoke and Reptile, I guess. Smork. Is it weird to like Mortal Kombat's lore but not be a fan of the gameplay of fighting games? Not really, because I think that's fine, because the lore in Mortal Kombat is interesting on its own. It's just a plus. If you love fighting games, it's just a plus. I hate that. You just gotta go. I'm like right at the end of this level. And then on to Shinnok's Fortress. What experience do I have? See, yeah, we'll use the password for the, to have the full max experience. So I can get the Polar Blast. So I want to beat Shinnok. I wonder how Ebert liked the movie. Oh, well, like Siskel and Ebert back in the day, they would have hated it. It's funny, because if you watch, like, In Search of Darkness, they show Siskel and Ebert reviewing The Thing, and they think it was horrible and just disgusting, and I was like, oh, man, that movie's a classic. Like, these guys have problems. There's Fortress. We've arrived. I'm coming for you, Quan Chi. There we go. Made it. Explore the fortress to find Quan Chi's sanctuary. We gotta go to the main menu though and get the password. I want my my Polar Blast. How do I go back? Oh, can I go back to the main menu without resetting the emulator? Yeah, here. Quit. I had the password saved. Isn't Ebert the one that had the quote, video games are not, never will be art? Did he say that? If he said that, he's an idiot. I don't know. Well, I mean, he's not a gamer, so of course you'd have a dumbass opinion like that. Of course games could be art. Often are. Alright, here. We gotta do... So what we have to do, actually, is infinite urns. Because you need 5. Without 5 of them, you can't get, you can't do the you can't kill Shinnok. Because when you do the Polar Blast, it sucks up all your health. And you have to do it 5 times to kill Shinnok. So you have to have at least 5. I think 4 or 5 times. Alright, NX. So once we do this, we'll have enough. Keep in mind, normally to do this, what you would want to do is save up the urns you collect in the game, because they give you more than enough. But also, in Shinnok's level, you just want to run around and grind experience. Because the bad guys, a lot of them keep respawning in certain areas. You just got to find those and keep grinding till you get, like, enough XP for it. It takes forever. Is this it? NXCVS? How do I use it? Okay, that worked. And then what you want to do is the password take you back to that level. And then we'll have our Polar Blast. There was X, J, X, J, K, N, Z, T. Alright, here we go. Then we'll be Ultimate Sub-Zero. There. I think that's it. Let me see. Let me make sure I have it. I think I did it right. See, look, you have all the urns. Oh, wait, I don't have the power up. Hold on. What was the, I thought there was a combo. Hold on, I thought there was a password to have all the power-ups. Maybe not. Does anyone remember? Because I don't really need infinite urns. Alright, here it is. Alright, there's invincibility. That's not infinite urns. Oh, I did the wrong password. I did the wrong one. It's this one. Oh, damn, that guy came out of nowhere. Yeah, what we have to do is the one that you start off with 20,000 experience. That's what you do. Okay, so let me do that one. I hope it saved the other password. All right, it's Z. Yeah, I did the wrong one. ZCH R, and then Y. Okay, now. I think now I'll have my Polar Blast. Would be the worst final boss in a fighting game. Oh, what's the worst final boss? You know which one I hated that pissed me off beyond belief? Hold on. Oh, yeah, look, see, we've got our Polar Blast. I think it was forward, back, high punch. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Look at this. You know what? Hold on. I'm trying to show people this. Damn you. Now I'm going to have to use an iron. Alright. See, you do forward, back. That right there. See, but it takes up all your ice power. So that's why you need the urns, because it refreshes everything. But the worst fight in a fighting game, I can tell you exactly who. In Tekken Tag Tournament 2, you fight June. You fight Jin's mom. She whooped my ass 1,000 times. She's such a cheap character. And in Tekken 6, there's I think his name is Azazel. I think it is the giant monster that you fight in Egypt. Whooped my ass a bunch of times too. Hated them. Blaze isn't that bad. You can cheese Blaze. You just gotta find out which move your character has that can cheese big bosses. They all have one, and then you can knock out Blaze pretty easily. Yeah, it's a screen nuke. It's Sub-Zero's nuke. As in, normally what you would have to do to get it is grind the experience, because you're not gonna get it by playing naturally. It's a little grindy. But I want the blooper reel. Finishing this game without manual information is impossible. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I had the strategy guide, because like originally there was no internet. The strategy guides were your walkthroughs, so you just had to figure out what to do, and it wasn't clear. Now we're fighting, I think, Kia. Oh no, yep, there's Kia. Let's mess her up. That's another character I want back. I want all three of Quan Chi's assassins in a main game. All we've ever had is Sareena. Shit, she's whooping my ass. See? Face punch and then the high kick combo. All you need in this game. See? Face punch. High kick. And she's dead. You gotta collect all three crystals. That's what you gotta beat each one. You get one crystal per assassin, and then you unlock Quan Chi's chambers. And then you gotta remember which way to go to actually put them, because it's not clear at all. It's another one of those where the hell do I go levels. Just on thinking of the movie, he liked it. Yeah, he liked the fighting. Jinpaichi was a pain too. Jinpaichi. I hated Jinpaichi. Notice a trend here. Tekken tends to have some cheap bosses. Shit, so did Mortal Kombat, though. Played this on N64 religiously? Yeah, so did I. And then when I got the PS1 version, then I played it religiously again, because it blew my mind that it had cutscenes. And I was like, wait a minute, this had cutscenes the whole time, and I didn't know that? Because I had the N64 version. Funny how confusing design was on purpose back then to sell guides. Today we'd say it's unfinished or bad design. It's true. It very much was to sell guides. Because you got to remember, back then that internet, walkthroughs, like actual player guides, was a pretty big business. You guys remember like the game sections at Walmart's? Like there'd be like a whole walkthrough section of just video game guides. Now, like, good luck finding a video game guide. You would never need it. Especially with like YouTube content creators now. Like, we'll just make a video telling people how to do something. You don't need them. See, look, I can't put this one there. That's for another crystal. So I got to remember to come back here when I get one of the others. I like the women in MK9, did you? Yeah, I thought they were fine. I like them too. But I also like the ones in MK11. I think the costume designs are really good. And everyone looks more realistic, so you can like both. What do you think of Fujin in this game? I remember I was really excited when MK4 came out, because Fujin was in it, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, that's the guy from Mortal Kombat Mythologies. But this game pretty much was planned, you know, right aside from Mortal Kombat 4. They were planned together. Because, of course, this story, like, you have the whole story Shinnok and everything, and then this is essentially Mortal Kombat 4's continuation of what was happening here. And, fun fact here, if you watched my Sareena video, you know about this already, but Fujin originally wasn't going to be in Mortal Kombat 4, Sareena was. But they ended up choosing Fujin instead. Originally, that was going to be Sareena. Weird that they just happened to pick a random boss from this game and make him a main Mortal Kombat combatant, you know? And also, Noob Saibot, Rico was designed for Mortal Kombat 4. He was originally going to be Noob Saibot, then Noob Saibot got dropped for Rico. And you notice that Noob Saibot used a lot of Rico's moves because they just reskinned Rico back into Noob Saibot again. I remember Tips and Tricks, GamePro, and EGM. I used to have EGM, and Tips and Tricks, I remember that was the big fat one that had like a bunch of games in alphabetical order with a bunch of codes. It was cool. I miss Lauren the game manuals. We saw that a lot back then. It was awesome. Now games don't even have manuals. And a lot of times when they do, it's just like an insert, like a one-page insert showing the controls, which is kind of pointless. Robert Cody, welcome. Sure you talked about it already, but what are your thoughts on the MK movie? I'm going to review it this weekend. I've been keeping away from spoilers, but absolutely loved it. It's my favorite video game movie of all time now. Like, I loved what they did. See, I think one of them's in here. I didn't remember G4 TV. Aren't they bringing that back, or did they bring it back? I saw them post something on Twitter a while back. Remember buying Earthbound for SNES and it came packaged with the player's guide? Oh, that's weird. It came packaged with one? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Probably would have made some money selling it. My Ice Clone actually did something for the first time ever. I'm jumping because I don't want to run because there's like death blades. Noob even has Sub-Zero's freeze fatality for it. Yes, but they didn't know he was going to be Sub-Zero yet. Noob also had Rico's moves. Like, Noob Saibot in that game was just a mishmash of different characters. He borrowed moves from different characters. So, it's not... And I talk about this in my video, but they didn't formulate the B-Han connection until Deception. That's the first game that acknowledged that. Before that, he was a mishmash character. In Mortal Kombat 3, when you... fight Noob Saibot, not Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, regular Mortal Kombat 3, it's a shadow version of Kano. They didn't know who the hell Noob Saibot was. It took them years. This was Sareena? Yeah, there's Sareena. Nope, nope. It's crazy this game was before MK1 too. Yeah, why can't I fight this fast in Mortal Kombat 1? And where are all these extra powers that Sub-Zero got? Ooh. See, check this out. Look, you can do this. You can fatality her also. If you do that, she doesn't show up to help you with Quan Chi. So you lose another cutscene. So what you want to do It's just spare her. This is the canon way to play. See, she collapses. For some reason, Sub-Zero spares her. Key number 2. Neil, thank you for the super chat, man. Thanks as usual for great content. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate you you guys being here. About 150 of you throughout the stream. So, yeah, it's been a nice little turnout for such a quality game. Rumors Sareena's in Kombat Pack 3 along with Human Smoke and Deathstroke. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors. Also Cyrax and Sub-Zero, Ash from Evil Dead. I'll wait till he confirms something before I get excited. I hope that the cyborgs are in it. I want Cyrax and Sector in there. Use save states? What are you talking about? Well, in this one, yeah, because to avoid game overs and to show you guys different things throughout the game. I played this game a million times. And, I forgot how to go down. On the N64 version, of course, you can't use save states. Is Kombat Pack 3 even confirmed to be happening? No. I think it will, but, no, it's not confirmed at all. It's a rumor as of right now. I don't think it is going to happen, to be honest. Because I think... Alright, so there was a leak a while back talking about a Kombat Pack 3 and another story add-on called, like, End of Time or something like that. But if you actually research into it a bit, it seems that was actually an original idea for add-on content before they settled on Aftermath. That was going to be about Onaga and Armageddon. But there's no way you cover all that in one game. There's no way. And Jataaka, thank you for the super chat again. Again, it's time to tell the story of Tekken. One day, Heihachi blew up his son Kazuya, then threw him off a cliff. Years later, Kazuya came back and beat up Heihachi and threw him off a cliff. Yeah, Tekken is the cycle of fathers and sons throwing each other off cliffs. That's basically what it comes out to. See, now I gotta find Jataaka, which I think she's over here to the left. I don't think she was that far from Sareena. Come on. Kira's too sexy. Or sexy too. MK Deception for life. Sadly, that's a character that has literally no story. She's just a she's just a black dragon thug that Cabal hires. Her only story was never even shown in the game, where she was a military soldier, got stuck with a bunch of terrorists, and survived on her own and killed them all. But again, you don't see that in the games at all. That's like in her bio and stuff. So it's like, if you're gonna do storylines like that, show me. Don't just like have me read about it in a paragraph that's not even in the actual game. Taku again with the super chat. Thank you, man. Heihachi then came back and beat up Kazuya, who was now the devil, and finally Kazuya's son beat up an ogre that turned into True Ogre. The Tekken story is kind of messy, I'm not gonna lie. I love it, but it's a mess. It's a mishmash of different stuff happening. See, this is the part where you kind of wander around. I think I have to go up there. Let me go up there. Wasn't Kira just an arms dealer disguised as a man? Yeah. She had like military experience, then she became an arms dealer, and then that's how she ended up like being surrounded by a bunch of terrorists. When they discovered she was a woman, they attacked her. There's just no There's just no depth to the character at all. Like within the game universe, in the games, once they introduce her to the story, she's just a black dragon thug, just like Cobra. Cobra was killing criminals on the street because he liked violence. And that's basically all that character amounts to. He's just a guy that likes hurting people, and then that's it. There's nothing else to that character. I remember there's a ninja girl in Tekken. She's played by my favorite Japanese voice actress. You know what character I hate in Tekken? For no valid reason. I just despise her because she just annoys me. But if you ask me why, I don't know. I don't have a valid reason. It's just a feeling. Elisa, the robot pink hair girl, I can't stand that character. She's just an awful character in general. And she's super annoying. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. So many 3D era characters forgotten. Yeah, Darius, Otaru. Oh, Ashra. I actually forgot about that character. She's basically, she looks like female Raiden because she's got a big hat too. And her story is basically like she kills demons. That's all you gotta know about her. There's nothing else to the character. I think that's the problem with a lot of the 3D era characters is they were just like cheap imitations of existing characters. But you can have that and still have an interesting character. The problem was that on top of that, they would not have any interesting backstory at all. She's too cute, girly, fetishy for you, maybe. And in that one movie where she was with, was it Xianghua Xiaoyu? I forgot her damn name. The panda girl. She was with her the whole time. Like, I was so excited about that movie. That CG movie. I thought they were going to have some really cool fight scenes with Heihachi and Kazuya and Jin throughout the whole movie. None of that happens till the end. The whole time you're with this girl or panda and that stupid pink-haired robot girl. I hated that movie. What, Blood Vengeance, I think it was called? It sucks. That hatred's kind of the same way I feel about Juri from Street Fighter. I hate her, but I can't tell you. What? She's one of my favorite characters. I love Juri. But again, I don't know why. She, as much as I hate Elisa, I like Juri for also unknown reasons. She's literally one of my favorites. Let me get out of here. Ashra found a Chris and it purifies her spear for every demon she kills. Also, she used to be a demon. Yeah, well, and then what? See? There's nothing else to the character other than their, like, initial introduction. Like, there's no character development. They're just there. I keep getting hit by that spike. I gotta go to the other tower, I think. I just gotta find one more. That's it. You should play Shaolin Mythologies sucks. I've streamed that, actually. I do want to stream that again sometime. I love that game. Mythology is BS design. Well, again, like you guys said before, this is how you sell strategy guides. Make a labyrinth, and notice that the entire level looks exactly the same. Everything here looks the same. It's just a matter of going back and forth until you go to the right spots. See, and I think there's only 2 towers. Yeah, see, there's only 2. So we gotta go to the other one. You know about the live-action Tekken movie? It's actually really good. I have it. It came out in theaters overseas. In the US, it couldn't find a distributor, so they released it direct to video. It's really good for a video game movie. But the second one, there is a 2. It's called Tekken 2, Kazuya's Revenge. Garbage. Bargain bin value DVD quality. It was a prequel. And it sucks. Pointless movie. Okay, this is where we fought Kia. Alright, I think Jataaka and Kia are in the same tower. So let's go right. Let's clear this area. Is she all the way to the right? She might be on another level. Or on another floor. Yeah, I think she's on the upper floor. But also, since this is such a short game, this is how they pad it. I mean, keep in mind, I've been streaming 2.5 hours and we're in the last level already. This game is not long, so it needed some kind of padding. They did it by just making a labyrinth. Let me see if I can put the crystal up here. Is Tekken like the Dead or Alive movie? The Dead or Alive movie was very cheesy. I don't remember liking that one, but it's been years since I've watched it. Alright, let's do this. I think... No, see. That is the, that's Jataaka's crystal. Onaga needs to return as major threat. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with him. I wonder how they would incorporate him, though, into the fighting game, like, with the newer mechanics, because, like, look at Motaro. Like, in Armageddon, they didn't know how to incorporate him, so they just ended up making him a Minotaur instead. of a Centaurian. They cut off his hind legs. And then in Mortal Kombat 9, they just didn't put him in there. He just dies in the background. Just because they didn't know like how to incorporate that style. And so I'm wondering what they would do with Onaga. Because he's like a giant dragon beast. Oh, finally, here, we found it. So you just have to walk around mindlessly. Die, Jataaka! She's got like a laser sword. Oh, I need health. I gotta keep 5 urns. Bitch throws you. Here, you want to throw me? Oh, one more hit, one more hit. Slide! There, we got all 3. Now we can go to the final battle. Armageddon was good because of the roster size, and Conquest was good. I loved Conquest mode in Armageddon. Let me tell you, though, honestly, as a fighting game, I thought Armageddon was the worst one in the entire series. I mean, they took away... The cost of adding all those characters was heavy on the game. They took away, instead of having 2 fighting styles, they took them away, which, whatever, that's not a big deal. The ultimate crime was taking away individual character fatalities for some stupid create-your-own fatality system where, really, it's just you button mashing and hoping that you rip heads and arms off. Like, there's no creativity. And then the endings, 90% of the endings suck. And they're all the same. It's just, oh, did I not? I didn't pick up the key. Did I not pick it up? Wait a minute. I had all 3. Did I not? You know what? Maybe I messed up. Maybe I loaded a save before I fought one of them. Because I should have 3 keys now. And I only have the 2. Do you guys know if I forgot to pick one up? Shit. I might have forgotten to pick one up. What did you think of the Mortal Kombat movie? Loved it. I'll talk more about it in my review, but yes, loved it. Yeah, Creative Fatality was awful, and the arcade endings, they were all the same. It's just a character. Alright, you know how in Soul Calibur you have, like, the, what do they call it? Like, the demo theater, where you just see the character doing fighting moves? That's all they did in every ending. And then someone talks to you. But you don't actually, like, for example, it'll be like, this character transformed into this. Like Su Hao transformed into a demon. But you're not seeing any of it. It's just Su Hao doing moves, and then someone's telling you what happened. I hated it. Armageddon, to me, was so disappointing. We need a map. Yeah, this level, this always happens in this level. But all you gotta do, you just gotta find the 3 keys. I had them. I think what happened, I must have loaded a state before I fought one of the bosses. So I think Sareena. I think I have to go fight Sareena again. Does it tell me which key? Oh no! Look! Sareena's crystal. Jataaka. Oh, we gotta go fight Kia again. I must have not picked up her key. Well, she's in this tower. Could have sworn I picked it up. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind. I know exactly what happened. I just remembered. I already used her key. And I think the middle one is the last one. You have to put them in a certain order. The middle one you can't put, so I have to go put the left one where it goes. That's what it was. I remember now. So let's go do it. That's what it is. I would love CG endings in MK, even think MK4 and PS1 only did it. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 4 had full-blown endings. Those were cool. They were like full cinematic ones. I mean, a lot of them sucked too, but at least they were there. Armageddon didn't have any. Yeah, here, look at this. Yeah, you have to put that one first. And then the middle one you have to put last, because that's the one that activates them, and then it transports you. Fame becomes the MK champion. Listen to him narrate over footage of his MK Armageddon ending dance footage. Oh, wait till you see Noob Saibot's Armageddon ending. It's so stupid because his fighting style is called Monkey. So it's just him like hopping around and looking like a fool. It looks so bad. Favorite part of live action Tekken movies that Heihachi is Shang Tsung, you're right. I love that they did the Heihachi hair. And it's perfect. It's exactly what Heihachi's hair is supposed to look like. Yeah, we're good. We just gotta go back to the middle tower, put the crystal. I think Armageddon was a great concept, poor execution. Yeah, the concept was good, like having all those characters and even the storyline, like the premise was interesting, but they executed it horribly because like as it is, the story in Armageddon doesn't make any sense. And a lot of people have the misconception that Taven solves everything by winning, right? That was the original storyline, is that Taven's a hero, but that's not even true, because if you actually go through and beat Conquest Mode with Taven, it says that Blaze's power goes through his armor and filters through all the other characters, but it said two things were supposed to happen, but a third happened, and that there was no solution to Armageddon yet, and he's going to keep searching for answers. It makes no sense. Armageddon doesn't make any damn sense. Even if you beat the game with Taven, apparently he's not even successful. So it's like, what? Like, what is the end of Armageddon? I mean, of course it's Shao Kahn wins, but what the hell is the point of Taven then? So I mean, Taven, like, even if he wins, he fails. What were there characters in the movie you wish didn't die? I'll keep that to myself till I review it, because that's very spoilerish. That's why I had to be retconned, yeah. They said, screw it, everybody lost. Alright, let's go fight Quan Chi's. Third thing that happened was it made everyone stronger, not weaker. Yeah, but then it says also that it still wasn't a solution to Armageddon, and that he's going to search the realms for answers. So it's like, okay, so Armageddon's still happening? Like, what was the point of you? And they brought back dead characters without explanation, like Su Hao. They didn't explain his return. He's just back.
Welcome to my home, Sub-Zero. If you're still looking for the amulet, you can find it at the Pyramid's 8th.
That smile.
Around Shinnok's neck. You've arrived a little late.
I was busy.
Don't you realize why Raiden sent you? The Netherrealm is a place for evil beings. You cannot exist here.
I like this Quan Chi
unless
fight.
You were tainted with evil. You belong here.
Join my brothers of the Shadow and worship our Lord Shinnok.
Never, sorcerer.
Then, so it shall be, ninja.
Ninja. I love how he's like, serve the Netherrealm. Never! 1 game later, he's Noob Saibot. That's exactly what he did. Wasn't Su Hao brought back by Naga's magic? They never explained it. Oh shit, hold on. Alright. Oh, damn it, I accidentally loaded the wrong save. Let me go back up there and skip the cutscene. There. My control was deactivated. I had to activate it again. Yeah, but as far as Su Hao, it's never explained. Jax rips his heart out and he died. And they brought him back in Armageddon with no explanation. He's just back. Alright, let's get Quan Chi. Smelt that Quan Chi's. I love the end of this fight. This music kicks ass too. Sometimes I let it play. Because by the time the music gets good, like, he's already dead. It's like dun 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 dun. There we go, right here. That's awesome. In the old games, didn't Shao Kahn's heart endlessly bring back the bad guys? They've never explained that. I mean, when it was convenient for them, Shao Kahn could whip out, like, crazy magic that he's never had before. Like, he tells Noob Saibot to attack Goro and then brings Goro back. So, it's like, when it's convenient for the plot, he'll do it. Damn, whoop my ass. This is basically a faster-paced Mortal Kombat 4 right here. Son of a bitch. Pasty face asshole. Wait till Sareena gets here. Oh! Duh! Wait, do I have enough urns? I could use one. Oh! Sareena! He's done. He's done. Yeah, there we go. That's so funny. But again, he's fine. Later, he's fine. He exploded.
Why did you help me?
You are still immortal. That means you can escape the nether realm.
There won't be anywhere to go if I don't get the amulet back.
Take me with you. I've waited an eternity to escape.
Do you ever get a chance to do some Mortal Kombat story timeline? History of the universe from beginning to now? Well, that's basically what I'm doing with the characters. Because it'll just be a repeat of all the character stories. That's what Mortal Kombat is. Now, if you're talking about the actual like creation of the universe and everything, that'll be part of Shinnok's story. So are they going to be a thing together? I guess, even though it's funny because, you know, you think that Bihan and Sareena had some kind of like romance, but really all that happened was he met her once, beat her up, and then they met again. Like, do they really have that much of a connection? Oh, let me save here. I'll try. Look, there's something funny. You could get stuck. Let me see if I can get it. If you slide just before he attacks, you can get stuck inside his force field forever. Let me see if I can pull it off. You gotta wait like till right when he attacks and then you slide. Let's see if he's gonna do it. Oh, I can't get it. So if you time it just right, you get stuck and you'll just be bouncing over and over and over, and then you just have to reset. It's happened before, but yeah, let's fight it. Basically what you have to do here, you can't attack him. You have to wait until the amulet flashes, and then like that, and then instantly go to the teleporter and take his amulet. Right here. That was gonna be Monster Shinnok. Here we go. Forward, back. And you have to instantly replenish and do it again. Like, you can't spare a second. I'll save so you guys can see what happens. If you wait even a split second, this is what happens right here. Right there. You can't do anything about it. Alright, let's kill him. One more. He got me. Let me bounce back. No! I waited too long. There. That's the only move that damages him. And also, once again, if you have the N64 version, there's no point in doing this. You get nothing. On the PS1 version, you get the blooper reel. So now we got the blooper reel. And we beat the game. So let's enjoy the ending and then see the blooper reel. I told you guys the stream would be a little shorter.
The amulet.
Impressive, Sub-Zero. Perhaps you'll reconcile your reckless past after all.
That's it? Not even a thank you?
Thank yourself for undoing a problem that you created.
Thank yourself.
Quan Chi told me that you sent me because my soul was tainted with evil. Is that true?
You are a superb warrior, Sub-Zero. Only you can control your destiny. Not even the gods can alter your chosen path in life.
Was that a yes? Or a no?
Less than 3 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a short game. I said if I wouldn't use save states at all, add in like another 40 minutes. The game's short. Kind of feel bad for Beyond when he asked Raiden if he's evil. Yeah, well, basically Raiden said, hey, that's up to you, man.
I vow to serve and obey the Lin Kuei.
Welcome back, my warrior. I have a new undertaking for you. It seems your exploits have caught the eye of another sorcerer. I would like you to meet the retainer of your services. His
Also,
name is Shang Tsung, and he would like you
Quan Chi
to
in makeup
compete in
again.
a small tournament. It's called Mortal Kombat.
they just kept changing his makeup. And that's the ending. That is the prequel to Mortal Kombat 1. Actually, Special Forces takes place even before this one does, so technically that's the real prequel. I love this game though. Like, you guys can see, like, it's short, there's zero replay value. It's just a one and done, but it's a fun game. It's one of those games you can just, like, I play it regularly, not regularly, but every once in a while I'll pop it in and just play it, like, on an afternoon when I have nothing to do, just to go through it again, because I like playing through. It's a fun game. Yeah, he's also Kano. You know, one thing, here's another plot point too, and I mentioned it in my Sub-Zero video. In the lore, so Shang Tsung invites Sub-Zero to the tournament. The Lin Kuei also happened to get a contract on Shang Tsung's head. That's why Sub-Zero decided to go to the tournament. It was like, oh, I've been hired to kill this guy for a lot of money. Let me join the tournament, and that'll be easy access to kill him. Of course, Scorpion kills him. Skills Sub-Zero before Sub-Zero can accomplish the mission. They've never once ever revealed who this mystery person is that hired them to kill Shang Tsung. People have fan theories. Anything you hear is a fan theory. People have made stuff up. Some people say it's Quan Chi. Some people say Shang Tsung hired. Other people say, like, Kenshi for some reason. It's never been revealed. And it's a plot point that they moved away from completely. And if you notice in the reboot, in the altered timeline, they completely did away with that storyline. Now, Shang Tsung hired the Lin Kuei to work for him, which is what the movie uses. So there's so many plot points that were nonsensical as the series started. Didn't know that. Very cool lore. Yeah, there's so much lore in Mortal Kombat that's unknown because they would do it, and then as fans grew up with the game, they're like, wait a minute, what about this that you mentioned 5 games ago? And then they're midway back, that was just like, I don't know, we forgot about that. they just, it's nonsense. It's all nonsense. And if Sub-Zero wins in Mortal Kombat 1, he retires from the Lin Kuei, a wealthy man. It's so stupid. Completely out of character. Most tragic character came close to becoming good, even saved multiple worlds, but ultimately chose to be evil. Yeah, I think it's the opposite of the Scorpion story. Because in Scorpion story, you've got a man that suffered a tragedy, came back for revenge. He didn't want to be Scorpion, obviously. It just happened to him. Sub-Zero chose his path, and then, as Noob Saibot, he very much enjoys himself. Like, he revels in that dark power, so they're two sides of the same coin. Frost is Lin Kuei, for a short time, until they kicked her out and she became bad. They say it was a wealthy enemy of Shang. Yeah, well, who is he? That's what I mean. They've never revealed this wealthy benefactor that wanted Lin Kuei to kill Shang Tsung. Who knows? But again, it's something that they just forgot about.
I am a freak.
I love bloopers.
I heard things. I heard things. You are reality's only hope.
I'll do it, Thunder God.
Whoa.
You don't understand. I
Rated
can't leave
spray
without
tan.
them.
Watch what Quan Chi says. I forgot my line.
You see, Sub-Zero. You can trust the sorcerer sometimes. Hold on, you guys got me now. Ah!
Immortal, with the ability to freeze.
I forgot my line.
You suck. Immortal. I mean, a keeper. Sir, Immortal has escaped from the... Sir, Immortal has escaped from the prison of souls. He is headed towards the gates of immortality.
I forgot my line.
Sir. I'm sorry.
What? She said, sir. We have toyed with the ninja.
This is worth fighting, Shinnok.
Immortal.
Do not question. Forget it. We have toyed with the ninja long enough. Do not fail me. We, you and I.
He looks so ridiculous, too.
You, me, everybody in this room. Oh, you want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers?
I love that turtleneck, too. Quan Chi's wearing a turtleneck. Why has no one ever brought that up? I just noticed now he's wearing a turtleneck sweater under that. But, yeah, that was Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. As you can see, whatever your opinion of the game is, like, the crew had fun working on it. You know, they were just making some, like, dumbass lines, threw a basic story in there, and made a Sub-Zero game. I want a remaster, and I want a platinum trophy for it. I would definitely play it again. I used to have a crush on that actress play Sareena. Oh yeah, every kid did at the time. After this game, she became a popular, like, the only reason they put her back in the series is because she was such a popular request. Everybody wanted her back, and then just it took forever to get her back in the games. And even when they did, it was just these small little appearances, like Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, some Game Boy Advance game nobody ever played. Because think about it, Tournament Edition, you had Deadly Alliance, the Game Boy Advance version. That was half of the roster. And then you had Tournament Edition. That's the second half of the roster. You had to get both games on Game Boy Advance. Most people didn't even realize there was a Tournament Edition, which had Noob Saibot and Sareena as, like, regular playable characters. But nobody knew about it. So that's where these characters got thrown into. But yeah, shorter stream than usual, but that was kind of done on purpose because we're just going to play Sub-Zero today. Got some content to work on for you guys. I'm going to start putting together my Mortal Kombat review. Tomorrow, I think I will stick with 7:30. We've got the premiere for the History of Noob Saibot. That's 7:30 Eastern. And then 8:30 is the Resident Evil 8 demo stream. So that'll be like half an hour, you guys, just like last time. It's a 30-minute time demo, so hopefully I will see you guys in the comment section and on the live chat tomorrow during the premiere. 7:30, be there. You guys enjoy the rest of